Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Paper Dungeon. We're all wearing funky hats because we wanted to be special today. We felt really good. Just a reminder, you're also very special. Don't forget that.
You could be wearing a hat too, for all we know.
You could be wearing a hat. My guess is Maz is wearing a hat. Maz sounds like a hat guy.
If you're wearing a hat, like and comment below.
If you're wearing a hat, subscribe to our channel.
If you're not wearing a hat,
smash that like
comment below.
Straight up murder. Remember to murder that bell.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome back to episode
that
62. We're almost up to a Minecraft stack of episodes. That's pretty great. It's gonna be pretty awesome.
I'm so upset. That's really what we're going with today.
We're really
DJ.
not in the mood to come back from like a TPK right now.
Minecraft specifically.
Oh, that would be great, honestly.
That would be so funny.
That would encourage us to put Minecraft references in the game, which I'm for.
It's true. I'd make up a whole stat block for creepers.
We need a Minecraft one-shot.
That could be fun. Anyway, we do have a few announcements that we want to get through before we start. Starting with Miss Lydia. She's going to plug our socials.
Me? We have lots of social media. Sorry, I just almost died. We have lots of social media. Check out our Instagram, our Twitter. I'm still dying. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. We got lots of social media. I work really hard on them, and Grant does the Twitter too, and he makes funny tweets. And
Okay, don't lie.
I post cool pictures sometimes, and TikToks almost every day.
TikToks have been doing real good.
TikToks
Go look at
them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I'm supposed to follow Lydia up with something other.
Are you talking
than
about
what
the
DJ
chat
told
that DJ
me
sent to
but
everybody on Zoom?
Well, no, I saw that one, but I thought that he told me to do something else. Just so you know, we have a website as well that we are, we plan to do stuff with in the future more than what we're doing. And you can buy merch like the shirt that Lydia's wearing or my hat.
Or my shirt. Well, this one might be discontinued.
Or
no, that's still there.
Whatever DJ's
sorry
wearing.
for what I said while I was role playing.
Yeah, you can buy merch that we made and Lydia designed and stuff like that. It's a cool way to support us, and then you can rep us as you go. Is there anything else that I needed to do other than that?
Nope, that's great.
Lydia sells merch
Sick.
on a website.
Also,
not up right now.
It's not up right now.
Never mind.
She gets upset when we do.
And then last but not least, Grant has some very special guests that he wants to thank.
Podcast. YouTube. The ones that are listening and watching in the future. Me from the past. Thanks you. Yeah, thanks for being here. Show up on stream sometime. If you have Amazon Prime, then you literally get like a free subscription on Twitch. So if any of you are watching or listening and you have that, you can just kind of like hop onto Twitch, if you need to make an account, hop over to our channel and you can support us for free by just using that Prime on Twitch. That's a great way to help us, and the little follow helps a lot too. So happy that you guys are here. We've been getting a lot of people moving around from places like Spotify even, and so I think it's really cool.
Yeah, a lot of people have been hopping over from TikTok. Shout out to you guys who came over from TikTok. Thanks for joining.
TikTok, welcome.
Sweet. Well, I don't think we have any other announcements that we want to get through, so let's go ahead and get started with tonight's episode of The Paper Dungeon. Welcome to Dungeoneers, a world of divine sacrifice and forgotten evil. Over 8 centuries have passed since the devastation of the trial, but despite the world's rebirth, the people have returned to their lust for darkness and ruin. Follow us as 6 souls are bound together in a twist of fate and emerging powers. For those that oppose the light and all that is good in the world have come together to snuff it out. Our heroes are now at the forefront of war. They must discover the role they play in abyssal ambition and righteous judgment. Our story will find our adventurers through glory, fear, and fortune as they make their way through the Paper Dungeon. Welcome back. First of all, sick intro. Thanks, Lydia. That was pretty rad.
Oh, you're welcome.
Crazy.
Anytime, and by anytime, I mean not anytime. But
anytime we pay you.
Anytime you got time for the money.
It was a lot of time.
Yeah. So our party, or we have been following the party Fate's Gambit as they've been making their way across the Scarlet Waste. They've made all the way to the other side of the Scarlet Waste to meet up with the Black Whip tribe, fairly progressive tribe of orcs that would be potentially not completely against rejoining society and helping out in a war with many other races and stuff like that. And so they made their way to the Black Whip tribe. They were able to actually convince the Tanar, or
What's up?
Aaron, you're a monster.
Is there a problem?
Did you just chug a whole Mountain Dew can?
No.
He just like finished chugging it and then crushed it between his hands.
It's called a power play. Maybe you guys should get it together.
So
I
anyway,
feel God in this Chili's tonight.
That got me so bad. It's fine though.
Yeah, so opens another one. That threw me off. That got me. So they had been making their way. They had managed to convince almost all of the Tanar to join them through different means, through power with the Tanar of Grumsh, Vorkarim, the Tanar of Ilnaval and Bogdru have kind of been against it this whole time. They're not quite on point with you. Or actually, I don't think they even went with you. Did they? They might have. I can't remember. Anyway, no, it doesn't matter. I'm sorry. I listed boulders all day long. I'm sorry. But you did manage to convince the Tanar of Luthik, orcish woman named Umlasha. Very, very traditional, very steadfast in rituals and traditions. She reluctantly joined you more so to see you fail than to actually, join in with the cause. But over the course of it, they were able to get almost all of the Tanar to join them in their crusade across the wastes. And so you guys left off and begin making your way across the waste. You're able to use one of the three major roads / highways in the Scarlet Waste that typically small parties don't really like to use because they're very easy to get raided and picked off. And so it's very, very dangerous in small groups. But since there are many of you, about 6,000 orcs in fact, you guys are able to use those main roads and not have to fear getting raided. But there are other things still to fear. You guys spent several days getting across the wastes. On the fourth day, you guys ran, or it was the third day, excuse me. On the third day, there was another haboob that tied you guys down for quite a long time. Good job, Lydia. Way to keep it together. Yeah, I see you. But you guys managed to make it through the haboob and then continue going. On the eve of the fourth day, going into the fifth day, you guys began to encounter this ghastly fog. It started out very thin and wispy before eventually becoming a thick plume of thick ghostly fog with this green tint to them. You guys discovered that it's coming off of the Alasar Mountains and these 5 different points where it's billowing out of these caves. You guys decided, once it was time for you guys to rest, that you would spend most of the time having the 6,000 regular orcs make their way into the pyramid that you have, the entrance to the Dead King's true hoard, along with the key to your boat. This is a little demi-plane that you guys have, and so all 6,000 orcs were able to enter into that pretty snugly, but they were all able to get in there, and you guys camped for the night before eventually Riniya went through her watch, seeing faces in the fog. No, Kathyr went first, and then Riniya. Kathyr began seeing faces in the fog of fallen companions, people that he has known in the past that have passed on. It was very, very concerning, but nothing happened quite in his watch, and so he handed it over to Riniya. As Riniya was going through her watch, she was seeing very similar things. About halfway into her watch, she then noticed that there was a draconic figure in the fog, slowly moving around as a spectral ghost dragon made its appearance. You guys quickly engaged in battle as it lifted itself up into the air and began blasting you with its breath weapons. A very, very deadly, gaseous form of billowing fog that paralyzed you if you failed to save. And so immediately, I believe, Kathyr was paralyzed, followed quickly by the rest of you. And long story short, the fight resulted in Kathyr, Edward, and Tarak all completely dying. Riniya would have joined them if it wasn't for the Tanar coming in to rescue the party, basically, distracting the dragon as the dragon felt that all of you were dead. That gave Riniya enough time where she could stabilize herself, rush over to Kathyr, the only other party member who can revive people. She was able to revive him through a very, very significant sacrifice. Riniya gave up any memory recollection lessons that she learned from Lada, her mother-like mentor, who took her in after she left her past, basically, and has forgotten everything about her, losing Diamond Crusher and anything else Lada had given her. Kathyr rose up from his death, quickly rushed over to Edward and quickly revived him. Thankfully, Edward's only died once at this point now, so his deal. Revival wasn't terribly difficult. Still took a 3rd level spell slot, still took the diamond, but thankfully he didn't need quite as much extra to that. They then rushed over to Tarak, a man who'd already died once, and so he needed a significant sacrifice to be pulled from the brink. Riniya tried to give up Miss Magdalene, is that her name?
Margaret,
Close enough.
Yeah, Miss M, you know. A significant piece to Tarak, but not quite significant enough to Riniya, and so unfortunately it did not succeed, leaving Kathyr being the one that had to go through the ritual one more time and try and pull Tarak from the brink. Kathyr went into the void, slightly different than when Riniya does it, as he has a much more personal relationship with the gods of death and fate, and resulted in him giving up every memory and emotion tied to Melora, his closest friend and companion, who has really pushed him in every aspect of his life. And we're going to pick up right there. Kathyr, you were just coming out of reviving Tarak. Tarak's chest fills with air as he sucks in a breath. There's still fog all around you. In the distance, you can hear the Tanar yelling and screaming as they bring down this ghostly giant dragon. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna heal myself for 44 hit points.
Riniya is over with Edward while Kathyr's taking care of Tarak, and I'm going to be using Ruat for Edward.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Man, Edward's in bad shape too.
Kathyr will sit up and also pump himself with the last of his lay on hands for 24 hit points. And as he does so, he kind of just wipes away some of the tears from his eyes before pausing for a moment and just kind of almost coming to. And you guys hear him say to himself, why am I crying? I'll look around and kind of, is everyone all right? Anyone head count?
I'm in
Edward,
so much
Tarak,
pain.
Riniya?
Edward, you get 27 hit points back.
Thank you so much.
Riniya is...
I will.
Riniya's...
Oh boy, can I even do
Riniya's
it?
a little rough.
Like physically, she's in hurt. She's like
On a
hurt.
scale of 0 to 68, she's at 13.
And roll a perception check.
Ooh,
I'm gonna
okay.
cast. I mean, it's not a lot, but I'm gonna cast Healing Spirit. And basically give a D6 of healing to Riniya, Edward, and myself.
I will cure wounds for Naya.
What'd you get on that perception?
Dirty 20.
Okay. It happened a couple minutes back, just after Kathyr revived you, and you watched as Riniya and Kathyr kind of rushed over. You kind of looked over and just kind of didn't really get up, but you just kind of looked over, and you noticed at the corner of your eye, Diamond Crusher, off just a little ways away, slowly, basically crumble into dust and blow away.
Riniya gets healed for 12 health.
Thank you.
Cure wounds. That's the last of my second and third level spell slots. But I still got 3 first. Maybe if someone needs some strong-handed healing.
Real quick to get the numbers out of the way, Drew, what'd you get for the healing for all of us?
Okay, not a lot because it's only a d6. So Riniya, you get 1 hit point.
Okay, thank you.
Nice.
Edward gets
Nice.
6.
Nice. Favorites.
Tarak gets 1 hit point, and I
Pick
get
your favorites.
5.
Did you hear that, Edward? You are now Kathyr's favorite.
Hey,
Finally.
blame the die, not me. I just did it in my screen order.
All I wanted to do was impress him. Edward just goes, it's not done. The fog, the magic. Riniya took your weapon.
What are you talking about?
The hammer.
Hold on. You
what'd
just
call
died.
it?
She's like holding his face and like doing the same thing like Tarak had done earlier, checking the eyes. Like you just died. Are you okay?
I'm
Are
fine.
you?
I just got
sure?
healed.
A little
you
camera,
sure?
like put it
Fine.
right in front of the eye.
You
Your
literally
weapon
died.
is
Like
gone.
I looked
Diamond
away, I looked around,
Crusher.
and you just like dropped dead. All 3
DM.
of you just dropped dead.
DM, is the can we see the orcs fighting the dragon at this point?
The fog is extremely thick, but in patches of it, you can see probably about 100 feet away, the orcs wrecking this dragon.
No, okay,
Like,
that's good.
Spears are being
fine.
thrown.
They're-
At this point,
they're
the child
neither.
of Shargos is like on its neck and like strangling it down and stuff like that. It's terrible.
That's impressive since he's a ghost.
Come here, you
And
ghost.
and probably
It's
Reason why it's the child of
ghost.
Shargos.
I'm gonna go retrieve my spear that I threw in the first round of combat.
Wait, the one that you threw like 60 feet in the air?
Yeah, just straight upwards. So it shouldn't be that far away from me.
no. it's
You look
actually-
over and
it's
you see
actually-
that where you died, where you were laying, about a foot from your face is the spear.
Oh, perfect. I go grab that and put that back.
How convenient.
Oh.
Seriously
Yes.
though, are you okay? She's like slapping him like lightly on you. Like, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?
I feel fine, okay?
Okay.
We're fine, but
Okay.
your weapon,
It's
don't
fine.
you want
Edward
that?
is
What
made
is
of
it?
hardy is made of hardy things. That's all right. He's been
Also,
training.
Edward goes over there and tries to like investigate, like maybe an Arcana check or something to see is
Okay.
this magic? Is it illusion?
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
What are you looking at,
What are
Edward?
you doing?
I'm looking for something. Your hammer, it disappeared.
Renai's
And
hammer
he-
disappeared?
He gets
Can I assist him?
Sure.
that's 13.
Roll
Do you
again.
assist
Roll
me?
again.
Kathyr assists you. You get advantage.
Yes.
What are you looking
Oh,
for?
dirty
What is go-
20.
You guys just died.
I'm like on my
there-
hands and knees.
Yeah,
Oh,
Kathyr
yeah.
and Edward are both just feeling around.
There are no
Tarak.
signs of arcane intervention.
It
Yes,
wasn't
Renai.
magical.
What are they doing? Why are they doing this? What are they looking for?
So, Track is going to make several inferences and go, okay, there is a hammer that normally Riniya has, but is not there anymore. Can Tarak surmise a reason for that?
Make a.
I mean, there's
religion
lots of
check.
reasons. You know, who knows?
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe-
hey, I threw
maybe-
my spear maybe in that time we were unconscious.
Maybe pockets.
Said religion?
You know,
Religion.
Well, let me tell you, it's not super
Edward,
great for
that's
me.
probably what
Oh,
happened.
speaking.
That's a
Edward, there's-
15.
Edward,
That's
there's probably pockets.
that's 3/4 of the
That's
die.
Oh,
pockets.
pockets. And Renaya's gonna go and
Pockets.
gonna start trying to summon pockets again.
It's always Pocket's fault.
You. There are many reasons why her hammer could be missing. It could be that one of the, Chinar grabbed it to help fight the dragon. It could be that for some reason something in the fog caused it to disappear. It could just be that it got left behind. Could be that you guys just haven't seen it yet,
Gotcha.
Off of a 15, people coming back from life and death is not a regular occurrence, and so the ins and out of it is not common knowledge. I would say that you probably don't know that she had to give
Yeah.
up something. I would say you couldn't infer that.
It appears as though They're looking for your hammer, that diamond crusher that you lost.
What?
Diamond crusher. It was given to you by your mother figure.
You guys are really out of it. Okay.
The one named.
I need to summon pockets. I'm gonna summon pockets. Okay.
DM, do I hear that little conversation? Do I hear that?
Roll a perception check. Actually, what's your passive perception?
My passive perception.
Yeah, since you're actively looking for something else.
15.
Abyssal phrases to summon this
There are
demonic
phrses. You
creature.
hear like Lada and hammer and stuff like that, but
Obnoxiously
you're not paying
adorable.
too much attention to it.
It's all I want. Give me my pockets, please.
I will approach Tarak. I mean, you haven't seen the hammer, have you?
Pockets.
Well, it's about yay long. Two-handed maul. Not seen a whole lot of use from like us that we have visually seen it used.
Right. But you haven't seen it around, like where it might fall in.
Roughly 2 minutes ago, it was here, and now it appears to not be here.
Okay.
At this point, you guys hear kind of a as the dragon finally falls and just slowly dissipates into the rest of the fog.
Now, DM, partially because I had to do it myself. I would be familiar with the idea that Riniya would have had to sacrifice something to bring me back.
Yeah.
Okay. Riniya.
What?
Do you know what did you sacrifice to bring me back?
I don't
Do you
remember. It happened so
know?
fast. I don't know, and I'm so out of it right now, and all I want is pockets right now. But we need to get somewhere safe, because I need to rest. Really
I
bad.
agree. It must be the fog playing
Right.
mind tricks. Or
You
something.
all don't have a choice in this.
I
And I
mean-
take out my key to my room, and I go, Riniya,
Okay.
Oh,
and I
fine.
open my door.
What?
All right, everybody in. Everybody in. The Tanar are welcome in too. We got plenty of room.
So,
We all just file in one by one.
yeah, just call come
Let's
in.
go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, you all make your way into Riniya's room in the Argent Palace. It's big enough that all. Let's see. We'll say all 6 Tanar went, so that would be what 10 of you? 10 people? Yeah, all 10 of you can fit.
Math works, if my math is correct.
That math works.
Well, welcome to my room. Everybody rest. I'll be back. And Riniya is gonna head out.
Oh.
Like out into the waste or out into the palace.
Out into the palace. Everybody's
Just
filed into the palace.
fog.
We're in her room, and then she's going further into the palace.
Okay,
Right.
where are you going?
She is just looking for a room that is not occupied.
Okay, that's very easy to find. You go out of your room, and then down 2 doors and into this random room. It looks like a kind of a lounging area for a variety of different activities or guests. And so there's...
Every couch is a fainting couch in Graz'zt palace, in my opinion. I can't imagine a couch that has 2. No, it has to be a fainting couch.
So yeah, there's a couple couches. There's a little table. There's a couple chairs. There's a little rug. It's definitely a waterproof rug. It's great.
That's quality.
Unnecessary. Okay, anyway. So she starts... how much breakable things are there in this room?
Oh, there's lots of breakable things. You know, there's pots. There's a window that doesn't it's just a black window that goes into the blackness of the abyss. You know, there's a couple bookshelves with random knickknacks on it. There's other things around.
Nice, good description.
All right. She is...
Gotta keep it PG-13, you know?
She is very much just unleashing rage into this room,
Okay.
wrecking lots of things.
Okay.
Like if it's something that she thinks is looks like super important, she'll leave it. She's not gonna break the window. But like the table, her foot definitely goes through. A chair is definitely getting slammed against a wall. She's already horrible looking, and everything's tattered. She's not really strong right now, so it's kind of intense that she's doing this stuff.
You try and like break the chair against the wall the first time, and you can't quite like swing hard enough. You're
Like her hair has like completely come undone.
The rest of the party, you guys, it's kind of a frenzy. You're like, yo, everybody gets ushered in, and then Riniya just leaves. About 10 seconds later, you just hear as she like starts swearing in Abyssal, while things like get shoved, against the wall, and things break, and there's sounds of like glass shattering, and big old thuds and all this type of stuff. At one point, you hear a, and then a swear, and then as something breaks.
We just all do the thing where like we all lean our head like just one on top of each other in the doorway. Just like looking down the hallway.
You guys lean your head out the door, and you see Graz'zt leaning his head out the hallway at the other end. So you guys are like looking at each other with Riniya in the room in the middle. Glad you guys aren't dead.
It's fine. Just give her some time.
I don't think it is fine.
Should I go
crash?
Okay.
Do you have anything expensive in there?
I mean, everything in here costs souls, so everything is expensive. But
it goes silent.
Graz'zt is gonna like slowly.
I push Tarak to go walk down the hall.
Honestly, I think you got it.
I want you there, too.
Okay.
Just
deal.
Yeah.
100%. Glad you put your trust in me on this situation.
Graz'zt approaches and like sticks out a hand. Pleasure to see you again.
Still willing to kill you if necessary. It's nice to see you too.
Yep.
Let's jam. Riniya?
You okay there, mi amor?
She doesn't answer.
French?
I'm actually not sure which common language it is. I just picked it up somewhere.
Sounds good.
Turns the knob, opens the door.
She's like, she's crisscross on the floor, mending everything she's broken.
How's it going there?
Doing alright?
You okay there? Do you want space? Do you want us to come in?
I need to finish fixing everything. I broke everything. So I'm gonna fix it.
I appreciate that you are fixing the things that you broke. That's
Sorry.
nice. It's okay.
I kind of lost a little bit of control there. I'm gonna fix it.
Okay. Slowly closes the door.
I think that went well.
Keeps mending.
I'm just gonna give her some space. Do you guys need anything?
I mean, I don't know.
Like,
also, there's a lot more of you. Why are there 6 extras?
We brought friends. Don't worry, it won't be long.
They were like work associates,
Yeah, the work associates.
I don't get it.
We know.
It's
an orc joke. It's
they're just
you wouldn't understand.
hired mercenaries. That type.
Just for future reference, I don't mind if you guys are here, but like, this is kind of like my home, so bringing a bunch of people
told us to do it.
It was Riniya's idea.
We did not want to come.
I love how everyone just threw her under the bus.
Well, I mean, she has the key, right?
This is her room, all right?
Yeah.
We're not the one who opened the door. I was ready to sleep in the desert.
I was about to suggest we do the dome thing.
Yeah, there are plenty of options we had.
Hey,
no.
Don't do this thing. No, that's her. That's all her. That has nothing to do with us. That's all her. The one that just destroyed your
Meanwhile,
other
the door
room
is still
was
like
her
cracked
fault.
open, and you just see her like hair's fallen in her face as she's just mending these little pieces together.
Right.
We have a hall pass.
Right.
It's
Well,
Riniya.
if you need anything, just let me know. Well, I'm gonna go. And he just like slowly turns and leaves.
Okay.
Great.
So, while Riniya's off in the other
Oh
room,
no, that was the wrong piece.
I pull the boys
The boy.
away. So, I don't know for sure, but I have a suspicion. What are you doing, Edward?
We're huddling.
Ah, I thought this was a huddle. Isn't that?
No, we're just in Riniya's room while she's in the other room, and we're just talking.
Casting Gorza is also in the huddle. He's like,
Yeah.
that's
good.
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
So, I don't know for sure, but my guess would be that Riniya may have given up Diamond Crusher to bring
What's a
me
Diamond Crusher?
back, which is
It
why.
was a big hammer.
and
We'll fill you in sometime.
that it
Wait,
might
wait.
have included like her memory of receiving it.
Could you remind me how this whole thing works again? Like, do you just lose something?
Well, I mean, no.
No,
You
don't eat that. And Garzar goes off back into the room.
You don't
Please
just
don't
lose
have
something.
to need things. Thank you.
You don't
You're
just
really
lose something. It's more like you choose to give up something that is important and dear to you, right? So like, because basically it's like, well, if you want to bring back somebody who's very important to you, you have to be willing to sacrifice something that's very important to you.
Okay.
So it seems perhaps she gave up Diamond Crusher.
I did see
alright.
it disappear, just kind of
Now.
like dust.
I am not sure if anyone else has noticed.
Mhm.
She seems upset.
I mean, yeah, she does. Yes, she seems very upset. I
Do
mean,
you
I'm
think
really
that
upset
it's
too. I
related?
just don't have a house I can go into and just wreak havoc.
Okay, so wait a second. You said that in order to revive people, you need to like give something up.
Right. It can
So
be
what
like,
did you do?
what did I do?
Yeah.
I
Right, Kathyr, I didn't even know you could bring people back. Where has that even been?
mean, it's a more of a recent ability that I've gained, hence the fact I haven't used it before, and that was the first time. Bringing you two back is the first time I've done it.
Right.
So yeah.
And
so
what did you
if
give
she
up
gave
for
up-
us?
Her hammer.
Uh-huh.
Did you like give up your sword?
Nope, still have that. Pull out the sword, pull it back.
I spin him around.
Yeah, Edward's looking too.
I'm like looking him down. I'm like,
Is he missing some scars, maybe?
you still have the bag of holding?
Pull out the bag of holding.
That's a
Yeah,
good
bag
one.
of holding still here. Pull out
I know.
everything.
A Ginger.
All the stuff.
Where's Ginger? Oh, I'd be awfully sad if Ginger was gone.
Damn. Okay, just
Ginger
to clarify.
pulls up
just to,
around
just
Edward.
to clarify.
Ginger!
Just to clarify,
Just to
DM,
clarify
do
what?
I remember Ginger? Because we talked about this, it was kind of like one of those in-between things.
Well, that depends, because there were two options. There's either Ginger went to Edward, or you got Ginger from Edward.
Oh, that's right.
That you never told me what you were gonna do.
Yes, that's right. We did talk about that.
So which one do you want?
Well, we'll just say that I got Ginger from Edward.
I'm down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's
Ginger's
at
still
least what I
there.
think. Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't lose
hold
Ginger
out.
then.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
you
Ginger's
just
still
got
around.
special preference because you're like the death god's
I mean,
like hero or
don't-
something. So maybe you just
I mean,
didn't give
if
up.
I'm honest, like I remember, like when I was bringing you backtrack, like I talked to Adaria, but I don't remember like what happened. I just remember like talking
I'm
to her
sure
about
that it
something.
probably wasn't important.
Well,
should
that's
really,
actually
like, she seemed really
not
upset.
true at all.
Riniya
It
comes
has to
out
be
with a
something
face
important.
like upside down and is like, I did it upside down on accident.
You know that you could just turn
Yeah.
it over.
You could just flip it, and then it'll be right
just
side up.
I just take her hands and just. Now
It's
Oh,
a
nice.
really
now
like
it's right side
beautiful
up.
like intricate piece with like amazing glazing techniques, and you can see that like some of the pieces that she like mended back together inside of it are like not the right pieces and the shape. It's very abstract now.
It's very artistic.
Are you okay, Rini?
You seem
Uh,
kind of upset.
Like we're really upset. Yeah.
Like, scary upset.
Is that a no? As in you're not okay?
Not okay.
Is
Do
there
you-
any way that we can assist you?
Yeah. Do you want to talk about it?
Finish fixing everything and then I'm gonna nap.
I do think that going to sleep would be beneficial for all of us.
Yeah.
I'm sure
I
Graz'zt
agree.
has other ones.
And she goes and she puts it back and she comes back out and she's kind of like pushing the hair out of her face and
So the divination professor in the Harry Potter series, she
yes.
has her hair.
Uh-huh.
Like the crazy,
Here.
frizzy,
Here, Rini,
everything's going
Rini,
on, nothing's in the right place, that's
Here,
what's going
Rini,
on.
come sit down. Come sit down over here, and I pull up like a chair, and just sit behind her. I just start pulling her hair back, and I start braiding it.
what are you doing?
I'm braiding your hair, that way it's not a mess.
Kathyr, you know how to braid?
Can I try?
What? You want to braid Riniya's hair?
Yeah.
Sure.
I've been working ever since my lord taught me how. And so I figured this would be a really good chance to really try it out for real this time.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Step aside.
I just stand up and I walk over and I lean over to Edward. Who's Melora?
Shut up.
Quiet.
You
I'm
did
concentrating.
Kathyr.
What?
Do you want it
Please tell me
French
you're
or
joking with
fishtail?
I don't know.
Tarak,
I don't want
quiet.
to fish in my hair.
Neither do I.
Kathyr. Tell me you're joking.
Edward, we've been friends for a very long time. You know I'm not good at the whole jokes thing. You're the jokes one, remember?
All right. Edward gets
You like to do all
Kathyr's
the funny
pack
things.
and starts digging through it, looking for the
what are you
broken
doing?
bow.
Just ask me what you're looking for.
No,
Wait.
you,
Yeah, you like flip his arm up and just like go into
yeah,
the
I'm
pack.
just digging, man.
There is no oath bow in the pack.
What are you looking for?
Tarak, it's not here.
What are you looking for?
I'm
Melora,
trying to braid.
Tarak, Kathyr
Roll,
doesn't
roll an
remember
intelligence check,
Melora.
Tarak.
Bring the bag over to me and I'll look. I can't move. He's
4.
braiding my hair.
What?
There are so many knots in Riniya's hair.
It's
Oh no.
it's
I was, like,
it's
getting
strange
tugged.
because it's an
Yeah.
incredibly difficult knot, like a master craftsman.
He's just
knot.
doing square
It's
knots
the
over and
best
over.
knot you've ever seen, but it's definitely
It's
not
like
a
it's like
braid.
have you ever seen a monkey's fist knot, where it's like just a
Did you
ball
just knot
with like
my
3
hair?
individual,
Oh.
and he's like,
Tarak is basically
Tarak,
giving
that's
Riniya
not-
dreadlocks.
Track
How?
that's
This is gonna
supposed
take
to
so long to get
work.
out.
That's no Tarak. That's
I've realized now something about this braid is incorrect.
Yeah, it's not a braid. It's a knot.
Are you sure it's not a braid?
No,
three
that's not how
strands,
braids
it's-
work. You're supposed to be able to take braids out. I can't get it out.
here.
Okay, give me
here.
I got it.
Here, Edward. I take off the bag of holding and I hand it to Edward. Find whatever you're looking for. Tarak, help him, and I will help undo Riniya's knot.
There should be
Ow,
a release
ow! I think your
inside
arm
of the
is
knot.
stuck. I think your arm
Inside
is stuck.
inside of
Stop
the monkey's
squirming.
fist.
I'm
there
not
should be-
squirming.
Just
So
gotta get in there.
You spend the entirety of the 10 minutes that
No,
they
no,
take
no.
untangling Riniya's hair
Edward's
and
not
then
gonna
like
look
brushing
for the
it to clean it up a little bit, looking through all the contents of the bag of holding, which
Edward
is
doesn't
want to
do that. Edward, at first he does. You're good. At first he does, but then he gets
What
the
are we
bag of
looking
holding and
for?
he just sets it aside,
Okay.
and he starts flipping through his journal actually, and he goes like way back, and
Okay.
he just starts during all of this commotion. He starts like reading out loud things like, Kathyr and Melora were walking by the shore again while we were all trying to cook dinner. I mean, it looks lovely, but it'd be nice if he'd help, and then like flipping again and being like, Melora and Kathyr seem to be getting along really well. At first they didn't get along, but they're kind of stuck together and now it's going well. He flips further and he's like, Kathyr and Melora talk all the time. I'm kind of jealous of Melora. He just keeps flipping, but
Gets
basically what he's
embarrassed
doing-
himself.
he's basically just flipping through like these scenes that he's written down in his journal, trying to show that this person was here. Kathyr, does this ring a bell?
Basically start quoting slam poetry.
Pay attention.
Give me a second, Edward. Give me a second. Here, I'm almost done.
Edward, first off, have you been writing down everything that we do?
More or less, yeah.
Okay, first off, that's kind of creepy. Second of all, what are you trying to do here?
What's going on? Why are you reading that?
There you go. There you go. Now it's clean and it's not all everywhere.
I'm just gonna leave it down, okay?
You know how Riniya doesn't remember Diamond Crusher?
Yeah.
We've already been through this.
Right.
Well,
the one that was given to her by Lada.
Isn't Melora? He's not remembering Melora.
I don't. Kathyr, you didn't.
That's what I said.
What? You guys are acting like I did some terrible thing.
You lost.
Kathyr, do you remember what you gave up?
What?
Group huddle, not you, Kathyr. And she huddles.
All right.
Everybody goes to shove it, and then you just kick Kathyr
Not
out.
you, Kathyr. Guys, you know what this means, right?
What does it mean?
No.
I can hear you guys talking.
Shh, stop
We
eavesdropping.
all group huddle,
What does a group
shuffle
huddle
farther away.
You guys know what this means, right?
No.
Kathyr
Vivify.
doesn't remember Melora.
Kathyr's died multiple times, so you need a bigger sacrifice. If he doesn't remember Melora,
Then
you can do it.
Gave up. You don't remember Diamond Crusher, do you?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, this seems like an incredibly unfair trade. You give up a hammer that you don't use. I mean, sure, it was like
Yeah, it
a
has to
keepsake
be.
I
from your
couldn't
foster
tell you.
mom or
I don't
whatever,
know what that is.
but
So
Then
Wait,
he
don't you
gives up.
remember, we were at Lada's shack, you had to, go to the back and break some kind of gem to make a soul thing happen? It was all very weird. And then you used the thing, and then you called it Diamond Crusher, because, Lada could literally break diamonds with the thing. You don't remember that?
Give us just a second, Kathyr. We're going over some stuff right now.
what
I
are
can
you
still
talking
hear
about? I
you.
don't know what any of that meant.
Stop listening.
You're not. You're not
The
whispering.
shack, the hammer, the...
I don't know what this. I guess that's what I gave up, the hammer. But because I don't.
I'm just saying,
I
it
don't
seems
have
like an
it.
incredibly unfair trade. If Kathyr gave up his knowledge of Melora, and you gave up the memory of a hammer, but shouldn't it cost just as much, if not more, to bring back Kathyr than to bring back me?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
I don't know, but what this means is that don't worry about me.
What?
I gave up Melora.
Maybe this is a good thing.
All right.
I'm just saying, you seem
do you
pretty
remember?
torn up.
I know, but do we how do we approach this? How do we handle this? I've never done
I
this
think
before.
that we just don't. I think that if we just don't talk about it, it'll all turn out
Is
fine.
that fair though? To cause we know what Melora meant to him.
How can you miss what you don't remember? Wow, I sound like a villain. That was downright criminal.
And this right here, everybody point it out. Episode 62 at 50 minutes
Tarak
in,
becomes
Stark
the
of
villain.
Tarak's villain arc.
I'm just saying, this whole time we
Kathyr.
thought it was Riniya.
Yes.
Kathyr?
Yeah.
Theoretically,
Theoretically.
if you were to have had a really close bond with somebody and were romantically involved with them, and you just happened to forget it all.
Mm-hmm.
Edward reads out loud, Kathyr and Melora are
Yeah,
holding
I
hands
slap
now.
a hand over his mouth. Would you want to know about that, or would you not want to know about that? Theoretically.
I mean, I guess I don't understand. I mean, it's I mean, I don't know. Do you want us to talk about Diamond Crusher?
I no idea what that is.
All right.
Okay.
Why
I'm
don't
assuming it's this hammer
I mean,
thing that you're talking about.
okay.
I don't know.
Right.
I
It
don't
is.
care.
Yes, it's a hammer that was given to you by Lotta.
Why don't we just ask Lotta about this whole thing? Maybe she knows.
Okay, so
She's
we
been
keep saying
literally all over the world.
saying Lada, and you keep making a face. Are you making a face to Lada, or are you making a face to the hammer?
Oh, have you guys been fighting? I'm so sorry. That's maybe kind of rude of us. We probably shouldn't talk about it.
I don't know what you guys are saying.
So, I'm very Maybe we should just go to sleep. Talk about it in the morning.
That's a great idea. I'm in a lot of pain.
Okay, hold
Lotta.
on. Edward, hold on. Is this just a practical joke that you convinced everyone to do? Like, look, I know...
No.
You died! We all died! And then we had to come back.
Well, not all.
The
I
thing-
lived only because of Tarak, which reminds me, Tarak, we need to talk in the morning. But I need to sleep right now.
I don't know where this
Okay,
came from.
how about this? Riniya, Tarak, you guys go
It's
to
been
sleep.
there since the last time you guys came in
Edward
here.
and I can take the first watch, all right, and kind of just.
But
cool
Edward
down.
needs to sleep
Edward
long
can
time.
I mean, we're in.
You and I are the short
abyss.
ones.
What's gonna happen?
Yes, but Edward can keep watch for at least a little
Got
bit.
the extra pointy ears. Makes us wide awake. I'm gonna go to sleep.
You need to go to sleep.
Renaya just flops on the bed.
Okay. At this point, you guys do hear a knock on the door.
Don't come in.
They just got so many mixed signals.
Who is it?
It's Graz'zt. You know, the owner of
Graz'zt?
the house.
Right?
I lean over to
I'm
the
gonna
door
open the
and I go,
door.
Yeah, we know Graz'zt, just by the way.
He's my boyfriend.
He opens the door.
Yeah, we know
And he's
that.
holding a bunch of sheets. So, listen, like, typically I'd prefer if there weren't 6 extra people in my house, but, you know, I don't want to.
Sorry.
So, here's some sheets.
It's like a big sleepover.
These 3 bedrooms across the hall all have beds in them. I don't know if you guys do that sort of thing, he says, gesturing to the Tanar. But, there you go. Just try not to, you know, tear anything.
What's the
I'll
thread
fix
count on
anything
these?
that
Is this
gets
800
broken.
thread count?
Also,
It's
I'm-
so smooth.
I'm sorry about this. She holds up the abstract vase. I couldn't get it
Vase?
to look normal again.
No, it's actually, he goes over, kind of grabs it out of your hands. It's better this way. Gives you a little kiss on the forehead.
It's really not, but okay.
No, it is. It's like, what, you know how like some statues don't have arms and they're better for it? It's like that.
No.
It's
I
an
actually
artistic
agree.
choice.
Anyway,
from-
you
Statues
look like
are
Right,
better
right,
without
right,
arms.
Don't worry about
I'm sorry, that might be rude, but you should really get some sleep. Okay.
it. Right. Anyway.
Everybody have a great night. I'm gonna go put this back. You guys need me? Don't call me. Anyways.
What a dad.
What a dude, you know. Okay. So Riniya is going to sleep. Tarak, are you going to sleep?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay. Before Edward goes to sleep, Kathyr just kind of comes over and like sits down next to him. And
Yeah,
just, like,
Edward would also like to talk to Kathyr.
Okay. I am now very confused. All right. I don't know if you just like wanted to pull some crazy joke on me, or what. Like I get that that's something that you like to do with, you know. Like I get, you know, we're pretty close, so it's not like I'm not angry. I'm just a little confused. Like timing wise. What the heck? What is going on? Like,
Edward just kind of shakes his head and opens his journal. Flips way back. He shows him how he dates things.
Yeah,
He
you
just
showed me
flips
this
back and he
before.
says-
Yep, I found Amos's dead body. Yep, killed. Yep,
Start
Pausius.
here.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
Start here.
Okay.
Whenever you see Melora pop up, just read a bit about it, okay? I need to tell Tarak something. I'll be
Okay.
right back. And he gives you the journal to inspect.
Okay.
All right. And then Edward will stand up and actually wants to get Tarak's attention. So he kind of goes up. He's like, Tarak.
Uh,
Tarak.
there's an instinctual. I immediately go for a choke slam.
And Edward knows it's coming.
Exactly.
So he perfectly like parries, but doesn't strike.
I go. Oh, good reflexes. What do you want?
He says, I think I know what Riniya lost.
I'm so confused.
It's not Diamond Crusher. It's a lot worse.
Where's Kathyr?
Don't worry. He's reading my journal. Don't worry about it. Do you have any guesses at all? Really? Think. Are you
Make
kidding
an
me?
intelligence check.
Yeah, intelligence check, big guy.
Natural 20.
Yeah. You watch, you Sherlock Holmes it. It's elementary. You piece it all together for both of them.
Oh my god! I'm sorry.
Did you get it?
What?
No,
That was so
I just
loud.
thought so hard that
It's
my
okay.
brain started to
No,
hurt.
it's fine. Just a nice, playful banter between Tarak and
Do
I.
it quieter, please. Thanks.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, what do you actually think it is? Because I have, for some reason, I have a feeling you think it's not what I think it is.
Is it murder?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
She didn't remember the incident with the hammer and the gem, but not only that, you know, whenever we mention Lada, she just doesn't react at all.
Yeah, she just does the face thing.
Mm-hmm. Whenever we mentioned writing to Lada, Riniya's just like, woo! And she like writes away. But this time she didn't even think about it.
Mm-hmm.
What do we do? Kathyr with Melora? Riniya with Lada?
I mean, I don't think there really is anything that we can do.
DJ.
Dude, Gorza.
You're chewing so loud.
Gorza is just sitting there with like a box of Chex Mix. I'm like,
Could you give us a
he
moment?
found it in one of the guest bedrooms. You know, one
I'm
of
so
the
sorry, I didn't think you could hear me.
one of the
That was-
previous
it was-
guests
that was
had
like
left it
ASMR.
behind.
That was like a prime crunch.
that was
He
like a
finished.
commercial, like
really
chip
was.
crunch.
He finished
Don't
his
keep
glass
doing
of
it,
water
DJ.
and he's eating the ice.
That was a Lay's commercial.
Are those pork rinds?
Don't ask questions.
All right.
I don't think there really is anything that we can do.
It's unfair. Do you think Lada is still around? Lada's not gone, is she? Oh, that would be so bad.
I mean, I don't think it kills the person. I think they probably just don't remember. Like, it isn't like your diary, because it's not a journal, it's totally a diary.
Semantics.
It's a diary. After you die, it's a diary. All right.
Why would you even say that? Why would
Because
you
I'm on my
bring that
second
up?
death, bud. I know.
Yeah, well, I
how it
only died
works.
once.
Exactly, I'm winning. But it's not like Melora was erased from it. So it isn't like she never existed. And we all remember her. And we all remember Lada. So it probably means that she isn't gone. It's just that they don't remember any events that happened with them.
Well, maybe we can find a way to get them back or something. I mean, Kathyr knows the death gods.
I'm gonna give a strong, probably not gonna be able to do that. Because then you have to question, if you take back the gift that you give, do we just drop dead?
Ooh, you're right. Well, I guess we just... Maybe we can tell them stories from time to time or something. I just don't... I don't know how to handle it.
It is a sad thing. But I know it sounded super evil earlier, but I also don't think it's wrong. You can't exactly miss what you never remember having.
Okay, well, Kathyr's reading my journal right now. So
I'm sure it'll be fine. I think the best process now is to just not die again.
I like that.
Promise?
Promise what? Not to die?
Handshake?
Sure.
Great.
You're acting weird.
No, just look. You've never died before. That was rough.
Yeah, you know, DM, what was that like? Sorry to just pull that out of the blue.
You
but
know,
Edward did die.
It is unfortunate because you happen to kind of get overshadowed by some of the other things. Everything started by going dark. You found yourself. Let's see. Where would you go? Where's my list? I knew this was gonna come in handy. Proving you wrong. Yeah, you probably just go to Mount Celestia.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah, that's the good one.
We
That's
did
one
it,
of, that's one of, like, the
boys.
two good ones.
Officially, one of us doesn't go to hell. Congratulations,
Yeah.
everybody. That's
Woo.
success.
But you found yourself on this beautiful open plain with grass like up to your chest. It was a gorgeous sky. There was a light breeze. The grass slowly starts growing. It wraps around your neck, choking you out. No. But it was this beautiful depiction of peace and tranquility. And then you felt yourself kind of get tugged, almost, prodded towards what would be the sky at that point. And you remember making a conscious decision of if you're going to give into it or not, which obviously you did, as that was you choosing to return when Kathyr brought you back.
Neat.
Pretty simple. Honestly,
Yeah.
of all of you guys, you had like the best death.
Hey, I'll take it. Yeah, Edward just says, yeah, that was really weird. More on that later. I really gotta handle this Kathyr situation.
You got it, bud. I need to go to sleep.
Okay, Good
By
night.
the way, Tarak was absolutely crossing his fingers during that promise. I just wanted everyone
You
to know
little
that.
stinker.
What can I say? Oh, little
You can't
scumbag.
cheat on your reverse suicide pact. Come on.
I don't know what you mean.
Edward walks
cheater
back
for
to
life.
Kathyr and just kind of like, he kind of does like this, like his hands on his knees and kind of bends down and he just goes, hey bud, I'm just gonna take that now. He just kind of starts taking the journal and he like sits down and scoots closer to Kathyr and he's like,
Why are you being so awkward?
Listen, some things are different than they used to be, and I know you don't really know what that is, but
Edward,
it's all gonna be
you're
okay.
being more weird than usual.
This is like if Edward and his wife, like Cathyr's his son, and Edward just got divorced, and he's like, hey, so things are gonna be different around the house now. It's gonna be okay, you know?
You know, oh boy, you read some of the journal, right?
Yeah, I got through most of it actually. Although really, I'm just kind of, I mean, part of me is almost more confused because I still can't tell if like, because like all the moments that you wrote in your journal was like, with me and Melora, was like, but like those are things that we did, like you know, just like us having like theological conversations, you know, on the beach, and you know, and I'm just a little, I can't tell if you're just trying to, like, if this is just some weird joke, you know, that is like going over my head because I don't do jokes, you know that.
I know you don't do jokes. You never laugh at mine.
No, I don't, because I don't get them.
Well, okay, this isn't a joke. should I?
DM, can I
Should
roll?
I not?
Can I roll an insight check on Edward? Do I
it.
believe Edward?
Do
Go
it.
for it. Roll an insight
Maybe you'll
check.
get some. Maybe you'll get some tea because there are some things going on in my mind. Who's typing? Is that you,
Aggressive
DJ?
typing from DJ.
All right, I'm interacting with our people. You know.
Okay, I rolled a 12.
You know, it's hard to read. Edward, you know, he's a good guy. You know, you guys are friends.
Yeah, I mean, I would say he's my
But
closest.
friends
my,
pull
my
pranks
closest,
on each other.
Yeah, I mean, he's my
But-
closest friend at the party. So
Okay.
you seem a little troubled. Are you all right?
well-
Are you okay? I mean, shoot, dude, you died too.
Yeah, you know, that was strange. You know, that was weird. It felt like a dream.
Yeah, yeah, that's
You
accurate.
know, oh boy. I'm just gonna tell you a few details for my own sanity. But we're gonna maybe revisit this sometime. Melora, you ran into her in a cave. You had some vision, a vision of her or something, and then some curse happened, and you were connected. Like, you couldn't move too far, or your arms would burn. This was
No.
real.
Well, no, that's the curse I had with Riniya.
No, well, oh boy. Then, well, we had a little squabble with, you know, it. Oh gosh, this is so hard. Then you were cursed with Riniya, and now you're here, okay? And so,
What?
yeah, she was my cousin, also, I'm pretty sure, which is kind of weird. Ginger's her pet squirrel. Ginger. Hmm.
I mean,
How do you?
She, like,
Ginger.
Sloppily, like, wakes up, rubs some
Oh.
sleep from her eye,
but
and then just falls back asleep.
I
But
think she's
Ginger-
getting cuter.
but Ginger was your gift to me.
Oh no. Ginger, no. I didn't even really like Ginger at first. No offense, Ginger. Okay. Well, this was a good talk. I feel like we've made a lot of progress here.
I don't feel the same.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
And Edward just pats him on the back. I think I'm going to go to sleep. This is a lot to handle. Edward just kind of gets up and
Okay.
goes.
Guess we'll
starts
talk
setting up
about
his
it
bedroll.
more later.
Mm-hmm. Oh jeez. Oh boy. Oh boy. And you can hear this. He just lays down and he's like, "What have we gotten ourselves into?"
So with the 3 other members of the party asleep, Kathyr, are you gonna do anything specifically on your watch?
I mean, contemplate the strange behavior of
No, your friends are so weird all of a sudden.
they keep mentioning this person and I don't know who it is, and apparently Riniya doesn't remember Lada or something like that.
They're playing an elaborate prank
This
on
is Edward hasn't quite pulled anything like this on me before. I'm very confused.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna sit and contemplate for a little while.
Okay.
Probably pull out my book, read it a little bit, pull up my journal, write some in it. Today, Edward was acting really weird. He kept mentioning this Melora person.
You have a diary too?
No, mine is a journal.
Oh, mine's a journal too, bub.
You,
No,
the rest of
Once
your watch.
once you've died 3 times, it resets.
Oh, I see.
You.
Well, okay, actually, that's an interesting. So, after sitting there for a few moments, and I'm flipping through my own journal, can I flip back? Any? Because I mean, there have been times that Kathyr has mentioned Melora in his own journal.
He drew a little heart, and it says M plus
K.
# K.
So I go back through
That's what
Do
their
I
relationship
have
was.
any remarks of this Melora person?
Mr. Mariax in cursive.
Mr. Mary. Laura would make him take her last name.
It says tattoo idea, and it's a heart with an arrow through it.
There's a list of baby names, like just in general. There's a whole bunch of names.
So to answer your question, no, there's no mention of a person named Melora in your journal. Many of the memories that you have that are the less intimate memories you have of other people in the party or other people from your past. But many of those like intimate things that you might have written down, like any intimate moments or anything like that, are completely gone.
Mm-hmm.
So there's actually a number of blank pages that aren't in there. Like you'll be like journaling, blank page. Journal.
Right. That's kind of odd. I don't remember leaving blank pages in my journal, but interesting. Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. After your 4 hours, you go and wake up Riniya. Somehow, like, sleeping has, like, made her hair better, somehow.
Tarak braided it in his sleep.
Rest.
It works better when his eyes are closed.
Yeah, I just kind of gently pat her on the shoulder. It's like, all right, Riniya, it's time for your watch. I'm really, like, still kind of bleeding.
Yeah, sleep.
I'm gonna...
She kind of like pushes his face back. She just kind of sits up.
Okay.
She's gonna start summoning pockets.
Okay. Yeah, you spend your 10 minutes. A little like demonic circle shows up, and then Pockets erupts in a ball of flames as he shows up.
The circle shows up, and then Pockets just walks through the door.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi, Pockets. Yeah.
He goes over and he like jumps into your arms.
Hi. Okay. Cool. What do we do now? I don't know if I want to do that. I don't really want to leave them. They just died. I don't want to leave them. No, definitely not that. No. No, that's not an option. I broke a vase.
Pockets jumps out of your arms and goes sprinting towards the door.
Oh,
Throws the door open, runs into the hall.
where are you? Oh,
30 seconds later, he comes back with the vase.
Yeah, that one. No! Pockets!
He's just like throwing pieces up in the air.
Pockets! Do you know how long it took me to put that together? I get his leash back on. And I like strap him onto my back, and then I start mending the vase.
Okay.
Yeah. There's just a ball of fury and flailing limbs
terrible.
on Riniya's back.
Her hair is like puffing up.
Yeah, exactly.
But she just goes through and is like just mending the little pieces.
Is there anything specific that you'd like to do over your rest? Your watch, excuse me. Your head, your rest.
Tarak gets up in like 2 hours, right?
Yeah, I do. I was about to say it.
Okay, she is going to interact with Tarak when he wakes up, but in the meantime, she's going to finish fixing the vase.
You spend 2 hours fixing this vase.
I spent 2 hours fixing the vase?
Well, you're trying to be a little more precise this time. It's less about getting it together. It's more getting it together properly.
I spend like an hour on it, and then I'm like, oh, it's just going to take a while. And she's going to kind of like scoop up the pieces and like is going to continue trying to mend it while she's walking through the palace.
Okay.
And
so
she's going
the palace?
Yeah. She's going to look for Graz'zt.
Okay. You begin making your way through the palace, and at this point you have come to kind of know it pretty well. You know much of the layout. There's a couple different sections you haven't been to yet, but for the most part you know most, like where his study is, where his room is. You know where like the main banquet hall is, whole 9 yards. You begin making your way through. There is a new addition to the banquet hall. It is an extremely well painted portrait of you from when you were sitting on Grazz's throne in front of all the rest of them. And it's massive. It's like it's like 12 feet tall, hanging on the wall. So that's a new addition. But you take a moment, look at how awesome you are.
I'm pretty cool.
Before eventually, he just trying to look from around your back.
Look. Okay.
You make your way over to Grazz's room and knock. After a little while, you don't hear anything. Do you keep going, or do you open the door?
She cracks the door open and does her God, are you in there? Hello? He looks in.
You do not see Graz'zt in the room.
Which room is this one?
This is his bedroom.
Okay. Closes.
What?
Continues on.
Okay. Yeah, you make your way over to the only other place that you could think that he'd be, which is his kind of study / office type area. Knock on the door. Hello?
Hi, it's me.
Oh, come in.
Hi.
He gets up and just puts his eye. Hi.
I'm sorry I broke a lot of things. I'm still working on fixing the vase. Pockets broke it again.
I mean, if Pockets broke it, then I could just banish him to the 9th layer.
No, I really like him.
Oh.
He's got connections with Asmodeus?
You hear a voice in the back of your head. He's my dad.
Oh shoot, I forgot that.
Yeah. Can't get the proper light, in my crack.
Are you busy right now?
Someone clip that. God.
I realized my mistake as soon as I said it. No, not at all. Yeah. And he pulls the door all the way open.
What are you doing?
Oh, work, basically.
That's not suspicious at all.
I didn't.
You're welcome to pore over the many different pages of battle plans and soul trade schematics and strategies and marketing schemes for how to get new people into the cults and all these different things. It's very tedious.
I'll leave that to you.
That's fair.
I just wanted someone to keep me company. I got bored. And I hadn't gotten to see you yet. I mean, I did get to see you, but I was delusional and also broke everything.
Are you okay now?
Mm-hmm. I mean, all my friends dropped dead, but they're back now, so that's good.
That's a rough day.
Yeah.
Yeah. He kind of pulls you over to the couch where he's kind of sitting behind you and just starts massaging your shoulders and your neck and stuff like that. Just try and relax.
I don't know how to do that.
Take a deep breath. And he begins massaging your shoulders.
She's tensed up more.
No. Relax. Breathe out and let the tension go. You're flexing your back at me. I don't understand how you got more tense. Do I make you nervous? What's going on? Do we have?
No, I'm just very stressed.
I know. Relax. And he's gonna attempt to cast Calm Emotions on you. Just chill you out a little bit. I don't remember the specifics of the spell.
I make wisdom save?
Calm Emotions. Go ahead and make a Charisma saving throw.
Charisma?
Let's see.
Well, I rolled a 3, so I don't think I'm going to beat
fail the saving throw if you wish.
You could also choose to fail it. Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't do it.
You sense yourself slowly loosen up and find yourself not per se, you know, disassociated or anything like that, but just in a clearer state of mind where you're no longer, you know how like when you're stressed or hyperfixated on something or something like that, it's like your thoughts are running 1,000 miles an hour. Everything is just slower. It just is clearer now. Is that better?
Yeah.
Good.
I don't think I've ever thought this slow before.
It's easier to make better decisions when you aren't thinking fast.
I mean, it's always like everything at once or nothing at all, you know?
That's fair. Do you want to talk to me about anything? It's okay if the answer is no. I'm here for you.
I think I have a lot I need to think about. But, not really. I kind of just want to be here for a little bit. I need to go back in like an hour because then Tarak's got to wake up and then I've got to return my ring to him. And then,
Wait,
and
Tarak
then
gave you a ring?
it's
You want me
supposed to
fight him
like,
now?
no, not that kind of ring. It's supposed to protect me so that whenever I get hit, he takes some of that power of that hit, so I'm not as hurt.
That seems like a good deal. Why are you giving this back?
Because I can die again and be brought back, he can't. So, if it becomes that, I'd rather die and be brought back than him not be brought back at all.
It's fair enough.
Yeah.
It's probably not how I would go about it, but that's me.
What would you do?
Well, I would keep the ring. In my opinion, you are far more valuable than Tarak. Nothing against him or anything like that, but that's just how I view it.
But I wouldn't be lost. I'd be lost for like 6 seconds.
Potentially. Souls are finicky things. They're hard to deal with. There's a
Yeah.
whole bureaucracy of how it works and who gets what and how much each person's worth based off of different things, and it's really quite terrible. It's all very shallow, if I'm being honest. But it is what it is.
And Riniya just keeps like asking questions about
Alright.
this kind of stuff for the next hour, and then
Business Graz'zt shows up. He pulls out his glasses, brings out his freaking
I didn't know you needed glasses.
They're like low light glasses. You know how everything's like really moody?
Uh-huh.
Like after like dealing with that for hundreds of years, my eyes get strained in like low light, so it just helps me see a little bit better.
Why do you wear them on the tip of your nose? And she like pushes them up.
Because in any case is your nose. I look down when I'm reading.
But then why didn't you just hold the book higher?
Readers.
And my shoulders get tired. You don't read like this. You read like this.
I haven't read much. I mean, I've read some things, but not like fun things.
He gets up, pulls a book off the bookshelf. Read this.
Okay. She reads it. She just zones in on it. Everything's tuned out.
Okay. You get about 2 chapters in. It's a bigger book. It has like 500 pages or so. It's about a little like Myconid man who like travels from let's see, do they live in the Underdark or is it just like forest? I can't remember.
The Myconids, they live in the Underdark as well. Yes.
So he like travels from the Underdark and makes his way to material planes and finds his own adventure, or at least that's kind of what it's the like gist of what you feel like it's gonna get to. Right now, you've only met the Myconid, and he's beginning to make his journey out of the Underdark.
She's 100% skimming. She's not like actually fully reading.
Yeah. Hey, Rini.
Mm-hmm.
It's been an hour.
Oh, okay. I gotta go.
All right. Well, I'm here.
Okay. We're supposed to be like dealing with stuff. I'll try to see you before we go to war.
That would be great.
Okay.
You know, we could take a little picture. It'll be beautiful. I'll be on the train, or you'll be on the train, and I'll be waving with the handkerchief.
What's a train?
It's whatever.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go. She kisses him and then hurries out.
Okay. Yeah, you make your way back. I'm assuming you take the book.
Yes.
Great. The wondrous adventures of Mike the Myconid.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice
That was
name
good.
there.
Like off the top of
That's
the
quality.
noggin, thinking
That's stellar.
right off the dome.
That's canon now. That was a autobiography.
Mike the
Wrote that
Myconid,
himself.
yeah, the legend.
She hurries back into the room.
Okay. You just finish closing the door quietly, turn around, just sit down when Tarak wakes up.
So,
You're back late.
Hi, Tarak.
hey,
What's Tarak doing? Like, is he just
I don't know,
wake up?
Tarak, what are you doing when Riniya comes
I
back?
slept in this pose.
So you sit, Riniya, you sit back down thinking that he's like looking at you before he actually opens his eyes.
How long have you been awake?
I just woke up.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. She goes over and she sits with him. So,
You doing all right? You feeling better than you were yesterday?
I'm fine. You three died.
Ah, light work.
No. Not really. I wanted to talk to you about. I need to kind of talk to everybody about it, but I needed to talk to you specifically about that.
Mm-hmm.
So, with you guys, we've all died once, at least. You and Kathyr have died multiple times. And when you die, the cost goes up. We know this, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what I gave up, but I don't have anything else I can. So I could maybe bring back Edward if I begged hard enough, but that didn't work with Kathyr.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want this for now. She takes off the ring. I know that it's really important that I have this, and I know that you need to do everything you can to make sure I'm okay. But I can be brought back again. I can't bring you back.
No one can. Not anymore.
What do you mean?
The first time I died, I opened my eyes actually here, back in the Scarlet Wastes, and I began to walk towards the ocean. This time I got about calf deep in the water. I don't want to have anyone lose anything else for my sake again.
Then I can't risk losing you.
I don't plan on dying again.
I know, but we didn't plan on dying yesterday, and that happened. The only reason I didn't was because of you, and you did.
Rye, if you don't wear the ring, I'll find other ways to protect you. All of them will still involve me getting hurt. But I will prioritize you. Because of that, other people will get hurt. I can't do it all. I can't make you wear the ring, but you should know that if you don't, other people will get more hurt than if you did wear it.
That's not fair.
I know. I'm being really not cool today.
Really not cool.
I would die 1,000 times over than to see you hurt.
But you can't die 1,000 times over.
I don't plan on it. And I know plans go wrong. Yeah.
But Tarak, don't you know that you dying hurts me too?
Yes.
Why don't you protect me from that?
I'm too slow.
You're actually like wicked fast. Do you remember when they were doing the whole dance thing back at the thing? Like you were flying like crazy. I don't believe that for 1 second.
I'm a very good dancer. I like to think that I'm pretty all right at protecting people. But I'm not fast enough. I can only protect you from things I can see. People die. Frankly, I'm even a little concerned about the fact that I've died twice before. It feels a little off. It's against the way that things should be. It's okay. Sometimes bad things happen. And I'd rather that bad thing happen because of something good than just nothing at all.
I already get so little of you, though.
Hmm?
I already get so little time with you, though.
Orcs live fast. It's what we do. It's the opposite of elves. For me, I felt like I've known you longer than I've known almost anyone else. For you, I feel like it's probably the opposite. There's not a whole lot I can do about that. But it's simple. We just won't die again.
Promise?
I already made a promise with Edward for that. Already bound.
That's not enough for me.
Nothing ever is, Riniya.
That's true.
You're incredibly needy.
I know.
Besides, you've got Margaret watching your back now. You basically don't need me.
Margaret doesn't talk.
But she listens.
But I listen. So if we're both just listening, what are we even listening to?
Sometimes I thought the same thing when I was younger. For a long time, I thought I was just going crazy. But even in silence, you can listen.
But Margaret doesn't have your lisp.
Thank goodness. It would be terrifying if she did.
I didn't think about it that way, but you're totally right.
Yeah, could you imagine that? Like, hey, Margaret, she's like, yes, darling. What troubles have you come to speak to me about today? Kind of sounded like Kathyr there. It's okay. I know that it's not nice, but I really would like you to wear that ring.
It's not logical though.
We would all be dead right now. Every one of us.
But I'm not useful anymore.
What
I
do you
can't
mean you're
bring you
not
guys
useful?
back.
You've brought us back from unconsciousness more times than I can count.
Yeah, but if it's that situation again, it doesn't matter if I'm alive or dead. I can't do anything.
Of course it matters if you're alive.
To who? If you're all dead.
No, it'll still matter to me. I'm to the point where I don't even know if death would stop me. Which is a pretty big deal if you think about it. Because like I've lived my whole life waiting to die. So in the place where I would have been somewhat accepted or wanted or needed. I would give it all up if I could make sure that you were safe.
Why though?
That's a question I've asked myself. You're asking a lot of the same things that I ask regularly. And for a long time, I didn't know. First, I thought that it was because you're my oath keeper, and it was like a duty that I had to do, and something along those lines. But I don't think it's that as much anymore. I mean, it's still a very big part of it, of course, but if there's no oaths to keep after death, debts are paid. But I think it might be because in some ways, I think I see a lot of, if not who I am, then who I was when I look at you. You're right. In a lot of ways, you are alone. And I know very well what that's like. But I also know that it won't always be that way. Even if it's just some little doll in a corner. There will always be people who care about you. Even if you aren't aware of them, which is kind of creepy. I don't want you to feel the same way that I felt.
I'll wear your stupid ring. But I'm not gonna put myself in harm's freaking way.
I would really appreciate if you didn't. That would save me a lot of problems.
So here's the deal. Something big and scary happens, and I seem to like kind of disappear. I'm still around, I'm just not staying out of the way.
This is the best possible outcome. Look, I can protect you from a lot of pain and suffering when it comes to damage.
But I can do a lot of pain and suffering.
Well, yeah, it's
a
lot easier to protect you from pain and suffering if you just don't get hurt.
That's great, but with the field we're in, that's kind of hard to do.
I mean, yeah.
It's an occupational hazard.
I mean, it makes me kind of bad at my job in that way.
I mean, I don't know. I think you just need to explore some other avenues of attack. Like maybe running up and then sending necrotic death magic through people isn't exactly, I mean, it's really
I could do it through
useful.
pockets.
Exactly. Or use pockets, or maybe you can, I don't know, maybe you can differentiate the portfolio. Maybe get some other spells that don't involve like needing
But
physical
that one
contact.
works really well.
Keep it in the resume, keep it like as a last resort kind of thing.
Okay.
Like, have you noticed that no matter who we fight, somehow they end up directly next to Edward?
Yes, I have noticed that. I don't know what that's about.
It's like he attracts them like moths to a flame, except
Like-
unlike moths to a flame, they
And I
don't die
I
on
don't
impact.
get it. I think like me and Edward are kind of like on an even playing field when it comes to like how much we can take and then how much we can do and but
Like
but,
I'm just saying, I would target you first immediately. Like if I were trying to beat us,
mhm.
like if we get you out of the whole situation, we're done.
I don't
Like
know.
we're out of here.
Kathyr can chuck freaking like cannons. Like he doesn't like fire he like throws the cannon.
I mean, yeah, but like, notice who in the fight did not go down. Sure,
But that's
I
because
helped.
of this
I
ring.
helped. I
Yeah.
helped. Okay, I'm aware. I helped.
Yeah.
You want to know who got down and I still like assisted in damage? The other two straight up got roasted. My God. So I'm just saying, if it gets to a point where they're already up on your face, then you can go wild with the touchy death magic. But maybe you should look into some more like range.
Okay. I'll look into more kind of range stuff.
that don't involve you like
That
diving
don't
into the mouth
involve
of a
me
creature.
diving into the mouth
to
of the creature.
grab
Got
its
it.
heart with your bare
That,
hand.
but
and
that's so
squeeze it.
fun. I'm
I
really
know.
good at that.
I know you are really good at it. I'm just saying, now that you've got that down pat, you can look at other avenues to increase your skill gap. It'll be great. Think of the sweat equity. All right.
Business
Fine,
track.
Fine. I'm gonna
Oh,
hug you
Rams.
now.
Okay. I'm sorry about your hair. I would love to try again.
It's okay. I
realized
kind of like it done.
I had mistaken it for crochet. All right, they are very similar. in
That's
a lot
right.
of
You did
ways.
learn about knitting. And,
Yes.
that makes sense.
Yep.
It's okay. Kathyr got it out, and I kind of like it done. So.
It's a nice change of pace.
Back crocheted Riniya's hair.
That freaking
Riniya has like that whole like last part of the conversation. Riniya was like just hugging Tarak. I imagine Tarak wasn't really hugging back. But
Track didn't notice for the
she was
first
like latched on.
45% of it, and then he's like, "Oh,
as Riniya's hugging
Pat,
Tarak,
pat.
Pockets crawls around and hugs Tarak's arm.
pat."
Well,
I'm not gonna let go for a
no,
little bit.
that's fine.
Okay.
Pockets lets go and goes and cuddles with Edward.
Yeah, that's about right.
Every time.
So, do we still have that tattoo stuff?
Probably.
I need to talk to Lasha about that.
Takaram was the one that had that.
Oh, you know what? I think Karam had that.
To Karam.
Where is he right now? I'm gonna pull out the spear. I'm just taking it. I'm gonna cast Scry. Takaram, where are you? Takaram.
Maybe you'll be back at the camp.
But remember, he stayed at the camp and he said he was going to help out a little bit. But he also said he was going
Don't worry,
to
we're
leave.
good. No possession
no.
attempt this time.
No, because he said he left around the same time you guys did to go continue his journey. That's what it was. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw a curveball at you for this one.
That's fine. I need to
To
roll
be fair, I
something.
don't know if Lasha needs it, but it would
Lasha-
probably help.
Lasha doesn't need anything because her tattoos are going to be very different than his tattoos.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's a 13 plus his wisdom is going to be a 17 minus like 9 because you know him super well. So yeah, he fails.
Great. What's he up to? He's
I don't
dead.
like this eye thing. This is real weird.
Yeah, you're on the
incredibly
outside,
uncomfortable.
literally watching as the spear is like 4 feet in front of him, and his eye has replaced the dangling rotting eye, and the rotting eye is
Why
in his
did you do
socket,
that?
and there's
Oh,
like a
God.
there's like a red red
everything.
Oh my god!
there's like a red laser that's like connecting the two of them. It's a
Ew!
terrifying sight.
What is happening?
It's just like just one eye is like flicking around
Is
everywhere.
this your eye?
It's
oh
like
my
No, it's not.
yeah, and his eye
gosh.
hanging
People
in the
are
sphere is like
sleeping.
in REM sleep where it's like flickering around and everything. It's
Whoa.
you poke it, Tarak like flinches.
Ah,
Sorry.
This would be a really easy way to get contacts in.
It's the old switcheroo. Morning routine.
You enter into that third person perspective and float through the sky. And it's very interesting because you keep going up and up and up and up and up, eventually until you rise out of the literal pit that the abyss is
I
in
forgot
like
we were
the
in hell.
fabric of the universe. Remind me.
Oh shoot, a scry doesn't work cross plane.
Yeah, I don't think so. You
Totally
go up
forgot
and
about
up
that
and up
one.
and up, and you know how like we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it again. You know how there's a ceiling to the Nether? You hit that ceiling of the abyss, and you're like,
bedrock.
You know you can break through it if you know some tricks.
that's true. You gotta get some ender pearls and some TNT and some pistons. It's a whole thing. But we're not talking about that right now.
I stopped the scry, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, dang, I forgot that we were.
It's
super
really
not-
weird. She's like,
Don't worry, it's not my eye anymore.
okay.
That's Grumpsh's eye.
Ew.
Real old.
Okay.
Totally forgot that we weren't like in Nicomure's.
Right.
Yeah, so. Well, dang. Blew that one.
We'll be there in a little
I'm
bit.
sure it'll be fine. It'll just hurt more without that. So I'm sure it'll be fine.
Okay.
Anyway, look at the time.
Yeah, are they gonna wake up soon or?
We'll play some hacky sack. You're
Wow,
muted.
our DM is so quiet. Sorry.
As you all wake up and come to finding yourself in Riniya's room, we're actually gonna go ahead and take our break for tonight. So we'll be back in 10, 15 minutes or so. Don't go anywhere because we have some exciting things that actually need to happen this session, not just talking.
Nonsense.
Even though talking's really good. Talking is really, really good.
Tea time.
Um,
Kathyr, what
Ow.
is the tea?
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Give us a second.
The hills are alive. Oh.
Wait for it. Round 2, baby.
I wish we could have heard that crunch.
That was aggressive too.
For
like
the
that was
podcast
condensed straight
listeners,
down
Aaron
too.
just crushed another Cairn.
A Kern.
I crushed another
Lydia
Karen.
Hey, whoa! Leave me out of this.
Mountain Dew is now daunting because of Aaron.
So, you guys left off with
Round 2.
you guys left
That was
off.
great. That
My
was great.
hands are sticky now.
Drinking on a chicken.
We lost the DM.
I can't chug another can
wow.
fast enough. DJ, we gotta get this.
So, you guys make your way back into the waste, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Nah, I don't know. I mean,
What if we just live here
yeah,
now?
I think we just.
This seems way safer.
Yeah.
How long do you
Rod
think Graz'zt will let us
would
stay?
kick out the Tanar. The 4 of you could stay, but he'd kick out the Tanar.
Oh, but
Yeah, we need
gosh
them.
dang,
You
Gorza
have a
is
pyramid.
such a homie.
Gorza is a pyramid.
He's like just a real G.
pyramid is a homie. So, as you guys step back out into the wastes, much of the fog has dissipated. There's still little remnants of it. It's not all completely gone in the 8 hours that you guys have been missing, but most of it has faded away. About 10 seconds after you step into the wastes, Tarak, you hear a message in your head from what you recognize to be Delandric's voice. Stay careful in the mountains. Thousands of dwarves have begun patrolling the paths. There are those who are for you and those against you. Many battles have broken out.
Is this a thing that I can respond with 25 words?
Yes.
So we shouldn't go through the city. How do we get our boat back? I don't want to walk all the way back to Athala.
I'm surprised that lined up so easily.
A few minutes go by. Two mountains east of our clan. I'll send a few dwarves to leave your ship there. Make your way and try and get there as fast as possible. But be very careful.
Got it. You're doing great out there, champ. Good luck with terrorism, dwarves. Hope they chill out.
Riniya sees him. Oh, are you doing sending? Oh, who's it to? Is it Kiyomura? Tell them I said hi.
To go 2 mountains east.
He doesn't send another message.
Tarak sends a thumbs up.
Yeah,
Who is it?
He sends an
It's
emoji.
That's
yeah.
the period. The period is just 2 thumbs up, really small.
All right, so bunch
I
of
can
dwarves
see
in the mountains.
clearly now.
Shut
the
up.
fog has gone.
It's not completely gone. At this point, you do feel like a little like grasp at your ankle, Edward.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Anyway,
I shake a ghost hand in the
Ghoul
dark.
off of you.
Anyway,
As it's
Business
drifting
Tarak.
by, just
hey man. So our boat's gonna be 2 mountains east. There's a bunch of dwarves in the mountains. I'm gonna turn to the town. I'm gonna go. Rule of thumb: we're not allowed to attack anyone unless they attack first. After that, it's free game. Now I'm gonna not kill people. I can't stop you, and that is super your jam. But you know, if you want to show mercy, try a new thing, you totally can.
Dragu steps forward. You speak Mercy.
I dabble.
Dragu does not know what
Hey.
mercy is.
First time for everything. You I'm not saying you have to pick it up. I'm just saying that if you're interested in increasing your available skill set, I'm willing to give lessons.
Dragu
If not, optional class. You're good.
is very skilled.
Oh, absolutely. In more ways
But-
than I could possibly know.
More skills is good.
Yes. This is such good progress.
More skills!
Also,
Mercy!
Stealth is going to be pretty good here. So we're gonna
As you
keep
watch
the
as
tone
Umlasha
down.
gives the biggest eye roll. She is so upset.
I want a sitcom called Tanar. And it's just the Tanar. And it's a sitcom.
But Dragu,
But Dragu,
I'm just saying, Dragu, what's the deal with the airship food?
Oh, Dragu.
Track rolls. Yeah, that's the spin-off series. Everybody
Yeah.
loves Dragu.
everybody loves
That's
that.
good. That's really good.
Okay,
a really good idea.
So Tarak, just to get this straight, we
Yeah.
have to go 2 mountains further down.
Yeah, and we're gonna just
To
do
get
it
our
real
ship.
fast.
Like, how much of a detour is this going to be if we're just walking there?
Hey DM, while I do this pose, how much extra time is it going to take us? Have you?
Well, the fact that you are sneaking through the mountains, which means you're going to be going slower, and anytime you encounter monsters and / or dwarves, that will cause issues. And you now have to go further. You're going to be looking at an additional probably 2 days, maybe 3.
Right.
So around 2 to 3 days, give or take.
Okay.
Less if we're good.
When did he turn his hat around?
I did not notice.
Okay.
I'm
so
incredibly skilled. I'm not sure if you guys
2 to
know.
3 days. Now,
I'm proficient in hats.
how dangerous is it to fly along the mountains?
We will die immediately.
Like,
Ghost Dragon got away with it because it was a ghost.
uh-huh,
If we were ghosts, we could get away with it.
uh-huh.
We already died. I wouldn't say that we're that
You
close,
didn't.
though.
You didn't become ghosts. No.
That we could see.
I'd like to think that throughout this entire engagement, every time a ghost passes track, he just shakes their hand. He just
I've
continues to
been
talk.
thumb wrestling one for the past 3 minutes.
Like every now and then he's just shaking and he doesn't even look.
Yes, vote for
Shaking
track president.
hands.
Track president. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll be joining you soon.
Don't talk like that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, no.
Great. Well, we should get going then because we
Yeah.
have to hurry.
We're gonna run the whole way there.
No.
Yeah.
We
Well.
don't want to do that.
Okay.
Whole way.
I mean, now.
Track.
Maybe
with Matt to carry
you.
him.
What if Tarak and Kathyr, you guys piggyback?
Okay,
Edward and I
well,
piggybacked on your guys' back,
up,
and you guys ran.
Back up. Rewind. Okay.
What?
look.
What?
So they are theoretically the dwarves who are looking for us. Are looking
There are
for
going to be some good ones, some bad ones.
some good. Great. And they are looking for a party of an orc, 3 elves, and a bunch of other orcs, right?
I mean,
Yes.
presumably.
Yeah. Theoretically, for the sake of stealth, would it not be better if some of us were in the pyramid?
I mean, it's going to take 2 to 3 days, and I am the only one who knows how to get through the Burning Lands,
Right?
and I'm already really not stealthy.
Right.
And it won't make us any faster. It'll at most make us a little bit more or less likely to be detected. I don't know if it's really worth it though. I think we just go as quickly and stealthily as we can. We don't really pay attention to it. If a problem arises with you, we deal with it on the way.
Okay.
Get on that boat and fly to safety.
All right. If
Also, it'd be really unfortunate if we just get in the pyramid and then we end up getting out 'cause some time has passed and then they're just dead. That'd be real
Yeah.
bad.
Mhm.
That would
Well,
be.
I
You
mean-
guys go into the pyramid, and you spend a whole day in it, and you're like,
This is a long time.
This is a long time. You guys pop out and it's been like 30 years. You're looking at like the
dang it.
bleached skeleton of Tarak.
Not again.
Buddy, I've only got 60 at most.
Well, not with the
Anymore,
hammer.
I've got 600.
Yeah, with the hammer, you know.
All right. So
Alright,
we
well,
just go.
Yeah,
Let's just yeet.
we follow your lead track.
Great. Nothing ever goes wrong with that.
He goes 3-point stance on it.
No, I'm like a cockroach. I can move from a standstill to full speed without any delay.
It's really interesting for the 3 non-orcs in the party because while Tarak kept a good pace throughout most of the traveling through the wastes, with Tarak leading and then you have 6 Tanar behind you who are constantly like nipping at your heels, it's
very motivating.
You guys move much quicker and with more motivation. You're getting more air into your lungs. Somehow you feel like there is the fear of God behind you because gods are behind you wanting to murder.
At one point in time, like Edward does slow down and I go, "Oh, by the way, like they're friends with us now to a point. Gosh dang, breaker of bog true is still a breaker of bog true. He'll still break your femurs. Like, like I don't know if you fall
Weakness
behind.
is not acceptable.
Just keep breathing, Edward. Just keep breathing.
But you guys spend the rest of the morning making your way until you finally get towards the entrance to the Burning Lands.
Nice. Wait, no.
Oh, no.
Time we almost
Yay!
died.
Is
Is this the same Burning Lands
Yes.
that like burned us?
Yeah, that's what it does. It's in
Pockets like curls up into a ball and like crawls into
it's it's okay. It's okay. I'm just dismiss him.
All right, we're gonna speed run this. No hesitation. Follow me exactly, straight through.
Roll a survival check.
Oh my gosh. Could you explain the Burning Lands again? I can't
Giant
remember.
the
pillars
Burning
of fire
Lands
that
are-
burn us.
Yeah, so you remember Durith Dular, the mythical forge where there is a leak from the plane of fire that enters into this, and so the Alasar dwarves use it to forge Vastrusium, the strongest metal in the world. Well, that leak isn't just in Durith Dular. It actually leaks into the Scarlet Waste quite a little bit. And so the Burning Lands is an area of the Scarlet Waste where the plane of fire is slowly seeping into the material plane, causing these massive random eruptions of massive columns of fire. There's sulfur everywhere. It feels like hell on earth, even more so than the Scarlet Waste normally do.
That's really bad.
first line
terrible.
of defense.
It's really great.
What'd you get, Aaron?
That'll be a 20.
Okay. Not Nat?
No, dirty.
Okay. You guys begin making your way. Tarak is doing a much better job of remembering the path in and of itself.
It's
but-
the same path in.
Yeah. But you guys still have to make sure that you are staying on course because any step off of the path is basically immediate death. So I'm going to have everybody go ahead and roll stealth checks.
Before
I'm
we
also gonna
do
cast
that,
warding bombs. You know.
I'm going to actually. Okay, so if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna do warding bonds, then I'm gonna put that on a different person. Kathyr, you struggle with your stealth, so I'm going to do protection from energy on
Ooh.
Kathyr.
You should do that
This
on
is a
Edward.
new thing for me. I've never
Edward?
heard of this.
I already have
Oh,
resistance
shoot.
to fire
Oh, yeah.
damage.
Oh, okay, then I'll do it on Edward. So,
Yeah, we're living.
Edward, you are resistant to fire damage
Nice.
for the next hour as long as my concentration doesn't get interrupted.
Well, that's awesome.
We'll see about that.
I have nothing to offer, so let's do this. Thanks for the fire
You could
res.
bardically inspire people.
I could.
I want
He's
you to
just
spend your
skipping
time
through the Burning
inspiring-
Lands, like playing a guitar.
So in a
Hey, it
way,
wouldn't
the
be the
Fire
first time.
Nation, the
It
Fire
wouldn't.
Nation is attacking a little bit right now.
No.
Right?
Nope.
A little bit.
Nope.
Yeah, just a tad. It's like
Nope.
The analogy.
Cool. That's a good spell.
Wait, what do we roll?
Nope.
Right now, you guys are gonna roll stealth checks.
I got a 16.
Okay.
I got a 14.
19.
You get an. Oh wait, no, you don't. That's only on saves. Oh,
Track.
oh, for me. Oh shoot. Another dirty 20.
Very nice.
I'm the stuff
Riniya,
sort of lie.
You are the
Hey.
only one that did not succeed. on
Yeah, I
this.
saw this coming.
Oh, not again.
Well,
That
actually,
sounds
I
like
should
a
roll
lot
for
of
the orcs, too.
dice.
Yeah.
How
we get
many
through-
dice are you getting out, man?
we get-
It sounds like I'm grabbing more than I am because I'm trying to grab them in the pile of dice that I have. So it sounds like there's more, but I'm figuring out how many dice I want actually right now.
Just we
It's just one.
we
It's a
make it-
single D4.
we make
1,
our
2,
way through the burning
5, 6,
lands,
7,
and all the orcs are just
8.
dead.
There's something
Yeah, we look
happening
back.
here.
Okay.
Look back and they're all just skeletons. Most of them are in the pyramid, so it's fine, you know.
That dice tower. Ooh,
beefy.
That'll wake you up.
There, I'm here for you.
That activated my
Three
fight or
of the
flight.
Tanar also mess up.
They can take it.
Oh my god!
God.
They're fine.
Now, DM, if I remember correctly, the first time we went through here, it was like a stealth check to see if we stayed on the path, and then if we got off the path, it was a dex save to see if we saved or failed on the damage.
I also.
Oh, yeah.
remember this.
Yes, that is fair. Dex save, Riniya.
This you'll get an additional +4 to
Okay.
because charisma bonus, and you get a +1 from.
Wait, you have a +4 charisma?
I got a 10 in total.
Oh no.
I rolled a 4. I have a +2 plus that other 4. It's a
You
10.
take 29 points of fire damage.
Okay, have that. So-
Ooh, yeah, wording bond.
So
that's
14.
like 14.
And Aaron, you
Yeah,
take
yeah,
15.
that's
Great.
Could be
Yeah,
worse.
you guys are making your way through. Riniya, you're following him. You're right behind him. You're right on your heels. You're trying really hard. You have some PTSD about this place from the last time. You're trying really hard, but then you hear something off in the corner. You like Edward might have said something. You kind of turn as you're stepping, and you just barely, like one pinky toe steps off, and this eruption
Oh,
of
not again!
like flames erupt into your face, singeing your hair. Your eyebrows are gone. Your eyes feel like sulfur. It's not a fun time. Tarak, you're going through, and you're like, "This is great. This is great. Nobody's getting hurt. Nobody's getting hurt." And then you have this eruption of flames in your mind as you take on Riniya's pain, immediately knowing what happened.
Watch your toes.
Yep.
All right,
Got it.
Need those
I'll
to
have-
walk. Those are important.
go ahead.
I'm
and
a
make
ruot myself.
Okay.
Fair.
Make sure that
Are
you're
you
rolling for the
okay?
target every morning, so you know how many things you have.
Uh-huh.
We just saw a column of fire envelop Riniya.
Yes, we did.
Yay. I got 9 back.
Oh, nice. Stealth checks, round 2.
Woo! All right, Riniya. This time, don't look back at me.
Hey, was that symbolic inspiration you just gave me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you. You
Uh-huh.
Totally planning on that.
As intended. Lydia.
And what you get?
Wait, I have an inspiration.
I got a dirty 20.
30 20?
Same.
30 20? 30 20?
18?
Meets it, beats it.
We did it. We all didn't get hit by fire.
That's a good miss.
Yay.
That is so much noise.
I don't understand. It's in the exact same spot that it normally is.
I know.
Okay. Round 3, baby. Roll them stealth checks.
Actually,
Are any of the orcs looking like they are in danger?
Umlasha is the most hurt, but she's not really struggling.
But like, yeah, okay. She could still take it. It's like
She's fine.
the most hurt, but the other people just have paper cuts, so it's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Stealth checks.
Here we go. Ooh, baby.
Okay,
Do
not
we
as good
get
on that one.
pluses at all because of
Oh,
paladins?
Nope,
No.
not a stealth check.
Okay.
Nope, only on saves.
Okay.
I
a
got another
13.
boo boo.
Lydia.
I got
I'm
a
sorry.
boo-boo too.
I got a 15.
15.
Oh no,
Okay.
I didn't.
13.
14.
Okay. 14. Track.
No, not even close. It's like a 9.
We
So
all
This time.
No, that's on me. Then if we all blow it, then that's on me. That's like.
so
is it
you
left?
guys are going
Left
through.
or right? Left. It's not left.
Everybody, go ahead and make dex saves for me.
This one, we get plus.
Plus
Well, you guys get +3s. Lydia gets a +4.
How does a 19 do?
Okay.
21.
Wait, I did math wrong. 17.
Okay. 21.
21 for me.
Okay.
I thought fail.
Cathyr's incredibly good dexterity did not
What
carry him
What did
through
you
this
get,
time.
Edward?
17.
17.
Oh, I think
I did
17.
I did math wrong.
You beat it.
What happened? The temptation to just like instinctively mute DJ every time he goes to like pick up his dice.
Well, it's because DJ turned off the auto adjust for loud
Oh,
noises.
Good, as it should be. I'm so proud of us.
Because normally it's loud enough that it just
So now
quiets
it's
DJs.
crunchy.
So now
I
it's-
like the
yeah.
crunch. It's like an imminent like foreshadowing of our
It brings
demise.
you into the experience.
It really does.
28 points of fire damage for everybody that did not succeed, did not succeed on their check. So that's Riniya and Tarak,
That's
Kathyr, and Edward both succeeded, so you take 14 points of damage. So Aaron,
well,
that means you
Wait.
take 42.
well, I didn't.
Wait,
So I succeeded.
No, Riniya and Tarak succeeded. They're the ones who got 21.
You guys got 21.
Yeah, Edward and Kathyr failed.
Yeah, I got a 17.
I'm feeling.
So
But I
yeah.
still have
14
fire
points.
resistance.
14, which is half to 7.
And
Okay.
Aaron, you take 21.
I take
And
14 because I have fire resistance.
Yep, and I
Okay.
also take 14 because I also have fire
Look at
resistance.
you guys
Look
getting
at
your
us.
fire resistance going. Good
Drew,
job.
I'm gonna high five you. I don't know if
Uh,
we've ever done this live.
Yeah,
High five, Drew.
you guys get to kind of a fork in the path, and this is one of the tricky spots, Tarak, because you know that sometimes it shifts a little bit, and sometimes you take a left for like 10 feet and then go back, and then other times you just take the right, and you're just kind of like not quite sure, and you go and you step onto the left, and immediately everybody erupts in fire until you back up, and you're like, nope, should take the right.
My bad. I got distracted. Just keep going.
All right, next check, please.
Focus, Tarak.
I'm doing my best.
We have to do another one?
You have to do 6 of these total.
Oh, crap.
This is the 4th one, by the way.
18.
Okay.
Ooh.
Lydia.
7.
Okay.
Lydia.
Correct.
Drew.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Ooh, beefy.
Nice.
Can that
Okay.
natural 20 help Lydia?
No.
Okay, I also got an 18.
All right, Lydia, roll a dex save for me.
Okay.
Okay.
This time,
And I get +4 with that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
24.
Oh, that one's super low too. 1,
Hey.
2, 3, 4, 5, 10,
I just like
17, cut in half to 8.
I'd like to just imagine a world for you where
So-
Well, actually,
so
no,
Lydia
because you
takes
succeeded.
4.
So cut in half to 4, and Tarak takes 4.
I would like you to imagine a world where you weren't wearing that ring right now.
Yeah. It's a pretty scary world. Thank you for
Riniya-
making me wear that.
Riniya, how did it happen this time?
So, Riniya's walking along, you know.
My
She's just
eyebrows.
feeling out. And so, the eyebrows have a very important duty. They keep sweat from getting into your eyes.
It's true.
They prevent
true.
that.
Yeah.
And Riniya doesn't have eyebrows at the moment. And it's
God.
really hot in the Burning Lands. It's already really hot in the Scarlet Waste, and then you have roaring eruptions of fire all around you. So she's sweating up a storm, you know? And some of that sweat gets into her eyes, and she goes to wipe it and trips on a little rock. And then stumbles like 4 feet out into a field. And you guys watch as she like wipes her eyes, like looks back at you, and then erupts in fire.
Which
Somehow only taking 4
surprisingly
points of
doesn't
damage.
hurt.
Yeah.
So
It's like,
it's a
wait, guys,
donut
I
of
think
flame.
I'm building up an immunity to it.
Yeah, but it might not last long.
Also,
Come back.
this may not be the right time, but I should remind everyone that there is a 50% chance that Edward grows a beard every night.
Stop saying that. Stop
Edward's-
reminding
Edward's-
the
You
DM.
have noticed
Oh
that Star
my
Wars is trying
god.
to get a little thick.
Well, I haven't had a chance to trim it.
Is this the last one?
Stealth check. This is the 5th one, so there'll be one more after this.
Oh my gosh. No.
Okay, I'm good.
I like sure.
And so Tarak's good. Drew, what you get?
1 second.
Uh-huh.
Lydia.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry.
Lydia.
I'm sorry.
You've got so many dice, Lydia.
16 for me.
Okay. Okay.
19 for me.
Okay.
What? 16? 16 was just
8.
before.
I got an 8
Oh, is it?
too.
8
five.
buddies.
Except we also get roasted by a pillar
We get
of
8
fire.
by the fire.
So
Yes.
3 of you fail.
Nice.
The
Well,
3 of you fail, make dex saves, please.
into a burning ring
Ring
of
of
fire.
fire.
Went down,
the
down,
dex
down.
saves, I'm fine on.
Flame got higher.
And a burn.
Burn, burn.
I'm
A
gonna
ring
mute
of
myself.
fire.
For the
Do we get +4
That
or
ring of
+3 from the
fire.
paladins?
Plus 3.
3.
I get +4 because of warding bomb.
I got
Yeah.
24 on that save.
Yeah.
Woo.
Oh, yeah.
I got a 22.
DJ, did you mute for that one?
I did.
Wow.
He's
Wow,
evolving.
I kind of miss it. Wait, how much?
I'm getting so many mixed signals.
4?
I just want to do what people want.
4 damage?
See, the trick is, DJ, you need
that
to
what I
just do
heard?
what you
No.
want.
He hasn't
Well,
said
I want to
that.
roll dice on
Oh.
stream so you guys can hear how much I'm going to hurt
Then
you.
do what you want.
Well,
Bit.
good. Okay. Thanks, Lydia. I appreciate that. 10, 20,
What?
32 points of damage.
32.
So cut in half, that would be
16.
16, and Lydia, you take 8.
Okay.
Nice.
How's Tarak doing?
I'm doing great. I haven't even gotten below 100 yet.
Okay. I'm gonna use
I
another
hate that.
Cure Wounds brew on myself.
To be fair, I did heal myself. I didn't mention it, but I used 21 health from my pants. I figured it wasn't worth mentioning.
Okay.
I'm also
Eight
I'm gonna
back.
pump myself with 20 HP from land.
No, see, Maz, I can't TPK them when they're all resistant to fire damage. So me chucking 6 fireballs at them, which is basically what I'm doing, doesn't really do anything.
Yeah.
Anyway, last check. Stealth checks, boys and girl.
Ooh, stealth check.
Okay, that one's not great.
Ooh, that was
I'll take that one on the
bad.
chin, buddy.
Well, I did better than I normally do.
Lydia. Lydia.
I got a 19.
Nice.
5.
Grant got a natural 1.
I did get a nat 1.
I got a 16.
You know, that's closer, but
Not
good
enough. Yeah.
Track goes.
Oh,
"Guys,
I'm never
look at
enough."
the end.
And all my friends
Next saves
in
from
front
everybody.
of me erupts into fire.
Dex
Dex
saves
save, come
from
on,
everybody.
Oh, and this is a good one, too. Oh, it's a beefy one.
18.
Nice.
18 for a dex
Good,
save.
good job, Edward. Good job.
18 as well. Oh wait, no, it's Dex, and I keep forgetting that I get more than just the like charisma bonus. So it's actually a 19.
17.
19 succeeds. The 17 does not.
Dang.
Grant, what'd you get?
18.
18 succeeds. Drew, what'd you get?
I succeeded on the stealth check.
Oh, cool. So the damage is 41 points. So Edward, you take half of that halved
okay.
again. So that's 21 down to 10. Lydia, you take you take all of that, halve that. So that's gonna be 20. And Tarak, you would take half of that
And then
plus
another-
Lydia's
yeah.
half. So you take 30.
Riniya's in bad shape. I'm
You
gonna
guys
do
can
Ruat
see
again.
there are the mountains right in front of you, right at the base. And you guys kind of start hustling a little bit. Start going through.
We've almost
Like, wait,
made it.
like, slow down, like, we're gonna be fine, like, nothing's worried. And Riniya just starts booking it. And Riniya starts booking it, which causes Edward to book it. And Tarak is like, wait, no. And so he chases after them. And then everyone erupts in fire. And it's not great, but you guys are through the burning lands.
I
Riniya's
We
face
made
planted
it.
in the sand.
Edward's doing sand.
It's very
angels.
gravelly sand. Like there's a lot of rocks.
Ow.
I don't
Yeah,
care. It's more comfortable than I am right now.
I'm gonna give Riniya 20 hit points
Thank
of
you.
lay on hands.
Thank you.
You guys watch as the 6 Tanar step through the burning lands. They all look around.
It's pretty nifty, ain't it?
They, for the first time, you see they almost have joy. Like there was joy when they had the banquet, but that was more like revelries and happiness and like and you know, indulgences. This is like new experiences. Our ancestors would be proud type of joy. This is very cultural. As they all kind of look around, almost shell-shocked. Like nobody's really saying anything.
Edward gets up and jumps in the air for joy and runs to Tarak, and he wraps his arms around Tarak, and he said, "We made it out! We made it out, Tarak! We didn't die! They didn't kill us!"
Riniya jumps on top too.
We made it! Kathyr, get over here!
Track is looking at Kath and he just
I'm
goes,
good. I just walk over and I slowly peel Edward away.
Before you can peel Edward off, Graz'zt goes over and wraps you guys up.
Oh no, now I'm stuck. Oh,
Like all three of you as he holds you in.
That's really
I'm
tight!
trapped now. Please let go.
I sigh, and
Please let go.
Let's go.
Track concedes, and he just looks at the rest of the orcs and he goes, "You can join in."
Everybody but Umlasha comes and they wrap themselves around you. Umlasha goes over and she like stands 3 feet away but puts a hand.
Oh, she does the
Like,
You
awkward
are
group prayer
huggers.
move.
Yeah,
Oh,
where
this
she's
is
like she puts a
the
hand on
best
the
day
shoulder.
ever.
Did we just have a group hug
I need
with
my
the
eyebrows
Tanar?
back.
Kathyr just like slowly wiggles down that way he can get out.
You can tell that most of the Tanar are like uncomfortable, but like this is the guy that's lead them to salvation. Like they're not gonna not do what he says,
Okay,
and they
We
slowly
need
like
to
peel
stop this
themselves
now.
off.
We've got
we
places
need
to
to
be.
like go. Yeah.
Riniya, I can
Okay.
try to help fix your eyebrows and cure wounds to see if it'll help.
Okay. Yeah.
All you get is 7. That's the math.
I'm 1 away from full health. Thank you.
Do you get eyebrows back?
Are my
you go
eyebrows
up
back?
and you put your hand over her forehead and cast cure wounds, and a big old bushy eyebrows that should
No.
be trimmed and like manicured and everything like that appear
Well-
on her forehead.
They're back and they look
They look
fantastic.
good?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Thanks.
Okay,
Like 2 moths.
so
2 big old fat caterpillars.
Oh.
okay.
No,
so,
they
I
Great.
resummon pockets.
guys. Okay, so
Hi.
do we want to try to
What?
make our way through just the 4 of us?
Don't look at me like that.
I think that the Tanar deserve to see this. I think we got it. They know to be stealthy. If it doesn't work the first time,
All right.
then we'll talk to them.
All right, that's fine. I just
The
I want us
Drayu.
all to try and be successful. You know.
Oh yeah.
We are stealthy.
Okay, Bregu. Out of all the people here,
That was really
I'm going to tell you right now, you're on the thinnest rope. If you're too loud, you're going in the pyramid. It's nothing against you. This is not to be like a
my
let's rag on
God.
Dragu
Is
kind
this
of thing.
field trip Tarak?
But I'm just going to tell you right now, like you're loud, and that's real good when you fight. But right now, we want to be like Gorza here. We want to be sneaky. We don't want them to know that we're here. I want you to come with us on this whole thing. And you totally can. You have that right. But just know, I'll be listening.
Will be like, and then he swears a couple times, referring to Graz'zt.
Good. Now let's run really quiet.
We're running?
Nice. Good work. Good.
Are you kidding me? More.
So, you guys begin making your way into the mountains. Very quickly,
Do you
realize that
see the mountain?
What did I tell you about being quiet?
Dragu is like,
Where's
mountains.
the mountain?
This is mountain.
Montañas.
Mountain. Like pokes your head. You guys quickly realize that you cannot follow the path that you followed through here, as there are numerous dwarven scouts all along it.
Wait, so are we taking a different path from the
Oh, yeah.
path we took?
That's
is this the
literally what
same-
he just said.
He literally just said
Literally,
that.
he said, you guys realize that you can't take the same path that you took to get here.
Right.
And
'cause-
then you immediately responded with,
No.
So are we taking a different path?
You misunderstand. I thought we were going to a different location to enter the mountains. It sounds like we went to the same location.
Well, yeah, it's the
entered
same entrance, but then
See,
you can't go
that's-
through the same one.
Aw,
Okay,
DJ,
see,
come
now I
back. We'll
understand.
get rid of
Now I
Grant,
get
not
it.
you.
I'm not silly.
Come back, DJ.
No, DJ,
Come
we need our head
back.
honcho.
Screw you.
So yes, Grant, as we have stated multiple times before, there is only one way in and out of the Scarlet Wastes, which is the path through the Burning Lands, which therefore would mean that you guys got spat out where you entered into the Scarlet Wastes.
It's the Arch of Flames.
okay, we're not keeping that name.
So, you guys, I'm just going to ignore Grant. You guys very quickly
One way
realize-
through the door of
Someone kick him out.
the blue door.
Kick him out. Do it. I want
Isn't
it.
that Lord of the Rings
No, no,
thing?
no, 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 no.
Go. Okay,
It's
I'm done.
okay.
I'm done. Or is it the red door?
Oh my gosh.
No, none of
Blue
the
door is
above.
veggie.
I want to go and like chop your throat. Just God.
None of the above, Grant. None of the above.
You guys realize that you cannot continue along the main path that you took that led you around Yurthular and eventually back to the Iron Hilt clan. You now have to make your way through the maze of paths that wind their way through the mountains, all while trying to not encounter any natural creatures or any dwarves as you go. You move forward just a little bit before veering off to get onto a different path to start this journey. Move forward another 100 feet or so, and the path begins to split, where you can either go right or you can go left. Which way would you like to go?
Left. Left, please. Can we go left?
Okay,
I love left.
deal.
Shouldn't we think about this?
I did. I thought left.
Oh, okay.
You begin making your way left. Go,
I can't believe that's how we actually decided. We didn't do any perception checks.
Can I get stealth checks from everybody, please?
What is happening? If we die, oh gosh.
We'll do a stealth check for the Tanar.
Does a 9 do it?
Okay, 9. Kathyr,
21.
21.
That'll be a natural 20 totaling to a 21 for this fellow.
Oh.
21.
So
Heck.
you guys are going, and Renae's like, okay,
Epic
we're gonna go
scene.
left. And you guys start to go left, and Edward starts to complain about going left. And
Exactly.
Dragu comes up to him and goes, "Shh, we are quiet right now." And then he picks you up and wraps a hand over your mouth as he keeps going.
I turn back and I go, Drago, that rope just got longer. Good work out there.
It's really difficult because his hand is as big as your face, so by him wrapping it
Yes.
over, it definitely covers your
Just
nose and
pass
your
out.
mouth.
It's
You guys are watching as Edward's cheeks are starting to get almost as pink as mine. As he's starting to turn purple as he very much can't breathe, but he cannot move.
You just see a single tear start forming in his eye while he just stares down Riniya.
you can
Hey,
only see
hey,
one eye.
Dragu.
Mm.
Part your fingers a little bit. There we go. Okay. Cover
He
it,
puts his
cover
other
it,
hand
cover it,
over
cover it, yes. Okay, wait, maybe slide your hand down a little bit so his nose peeks out. Good. Okay.
Quiet. And he sets you down and then pats you on the head. Good.
Listen, these guys are so much cooler than they were like
Last
like
episode.
10 days ago. These people are great.
Edward
You guys-
doesn't make a single noise for the rest of the trip.
You guys continue to go and make your way around the base of one of the mountains that you're making your way before eventually the path breaks up into another 2 points. One where you can either go left or right once again as it makes its way around another one of these mountains.
Left. Can we go left again?
If
Left
we
worked
keep
out
going
really
left,
well.
We're just going to eventually turn around.
Yeah, I think right is the better choice. Just got a gut
Hear me
feeling
out.
about it, you know.
I turned to Gorza. I said, Gorza, you are really stealthy. And you know how to scout, right?
Yes.
Could you do that? Or just to give us a little bit of insight as to what's
And
happening?
he disappears.
Okay, he's
If
gone.
only we had
DJ has too much power as these orcs.
if only we
It's
had
really fun when you have
Melora.
one character trait that makes up the characteristics of these people, and you just really play into that. Always
They're
really fun.
Batman.
Yeah, basically. Basically.
Melora
If
was
Gorza
always
doesn't
good at
say
this.
"I am vengeance" at some point in time, I'm going to be really upset.
Well, that's when he kills Umlasha.
Just, I am vengeance. I am the knight. I am Orkman.
Strangely enough, the Shargals are the people who breed the bats, so he literally is a Batman.
Oh wow.
So
That convenient.
Wah, wah.
Wow. So,
Oh
you going
my
left or right?
goodness.
Right.
Guess
The
we're going
Batman
right.
theme works with the bat voice. Sorry.
you guys go right. Making your way. As you begin, you go right, probably another 60 or 100 feet, and from what would have been the path that you guys could have gone on if you had turned left, just as you're coming around one of the corners, you do hear a dwarven patrol coming out from that turn. Good choice.
Was bad, I'll admit. Okay.
You continue going, making your way. Gorza eventually comes back. I ran 100 feet in each of the directions. I didn't see anyone either way.
Awesome.
At that point, he leads you to the next fork in the road where you can either go right or left.
That'll be left again.
Left, left.
You guys went this way, and then that way, and this way, and then this way. Okay.
Well, left,
You
right.
guys
left.
begin heading left. Go past that 100-foot mark, continue going, and you find yourself at another split.
Oh,
Ooh,
wow.
Splits and
I feel like
a path diverged.
I've been
in
here
Yellowwood.
before.
Right.
Okay,
I'm getting
hold on,
deja
hold on,
vu.
hold on.
Did you say right, Trek?
Hold on.
Yes, Kathyr.
I kneel down near the fork, not like super obvious, but I put I just like take out like a little twig and just in the dirt I just put like a little tiny X. And the path that we don't go.
Okay. So
Just
which
in
way do
case
you
we-
go?
Right.
Okay.
Just in case we were caught in a loop already. Very clever, elf boy.
I like your fancy turf sticks, elf boy. Anyway,
What?
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to do a spin off that, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No,
It was a
thought
good attempt.
It was.
I know it wasn't executed very well, but the effort, the thought process was there.
Oh yeah,
I thought he was about to
absolutely.
do like the Inigo Montoya thing, where he's like, "Guide me."
You guys make your way another several hundred feet. Again, at this point, you haven't seen anybody. You find yourself at another split.
Okay, so we've gone left,
Not
right, left,
another.
right.
Left again?
No, I think this one's another right.
I agree.
Oh, okay.
I
Trust me on this one.
I trust.
just keep
I trust.
The
trusting.
this.
dice
Let's
are,
keep this
on
up.
average, incredibly successful.
Okay, this is right.
Okay, and I make
So
another
you're going
X,
right.
another small X on the left.
Are we going like deeper into like the mountains, like the valleys, or are we like?
You're basically traveling between all the valleys of these mountains.
Okay.
So you're making your way around the base of all these, they're all very jagged mountains as well. So.
Gotcha. No wonder there are so many V's.
Yeah, because basically every time you get to the V, it's the base of a new mountain that you're then traveling around. You guys begin making your way down the rightward path. As you're going, you come and circle around, and as you come around the corner, you guys see a golden plated ram. This almost looks like a mechanical. It almost looks like ram's armor. Like if you were to like make armor for a ram that is filled with this ghostly presence.
Oh, wonderful.
I need you all to roll initiative.
Ew.
On the bright side,
Sheepsius. I thought people would chuckle at that.
I didn't even hear
What
what
did
you
you
said.
say?
Oh, I said sheepsius.
It looks
Don't get it.
Old
like
neon
that,
dead. It's like
except it doesn't have
Graz'zt.
wings.
Yo,
Okay.
that art is from the guild token from Theros,
Has-
the first one.
By the way, has anyone
That's
been keeping track of which ways we've been going?
I have,
Well, obviously.
Left,
but I have the maze.
right, left.
Okay, so we've gone left, right, left, right, left,
Another
right,
right. Yeah.
So you guys
Something
went
somewhat.
left,
then right,
right,
then left,
left,
and then
right, right.
Right.
right. Okay, cool.
25 to 20.
What kind of check was this?
Initiative.
It's initiative.
Oh.
20 to 15.
17.
16.
19.
Nice.
So Riniya.
Wait, you got 19, so you go first.
Riniya, Edward, Tarak.
Not the worst order.
Kathyr, what'd you get?
6.
Okay. And following Tarak, and immediately notice this ram. It kind of like you hear the clink of it turning its head, and it immediately starts charging towards you.
I am going to.
Just leave.
what
you said.
I just missed you step out. I'm going to. Yeah, I haven't done that one in a while. We'll see if it helps. I'm gonna do Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have it not affect any of my allies.
Magic
Perfect.
blender, gotta love it.
What form do your spirit guardians take?
These ones are
Right?
just
'Cause
gonna
this
be
is the one
like
that makes like the little things that fly around, or is it the one
Yeah.
that makes the really big one?
this makes the like the little
Ones that float around? What are they? Little pixies?
Wait,
little
it might
demons?
be. Wait, you call for spirits to protect you. They float. Yeah, but yeah, they're gonna
Yeah.
be little. They're gonna. It's just pockets. All
Just
of them
little
are pockets.
all over the place. Nice. Pockets like looks up and is really confused.
And then so you guys are unaffected by it. An affected creature's speed is halved in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time or a turn starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
And then on a failed, it'll take damage.
What's the radius of this?
It is 15 feet around me.
Okay, so it's not quite in there yet.
But when it gets here, I'm ready.
But when it gets here, I am ready. I have turned Russian when I fight things.
I mean, you could also walk forward a little bit if you wanted to too, as well. That's also.
It is currently 30 feet away from you, so if you walk 15 feet forward, that would cause it to enter the range.
I'm gonna stay. Well, actually, no, because you guys are gonna move up too. So yeah, I'll move up.
Okay. You move up 15 feet, which means it does enter your range for the first time. Is it on
Wisdom
its turn or your
saving
turn?
throw.
It's
And I think it's anytime it enters the area.
And you said what saving throw? Wisdom?
Wisdom.
15.
Nope.
Nice.
Dun, 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 dun,
You guys watch as the little pockets with wings all floating around immediately swarm this golden sentinel ram type thing and start shredding and tearing and pulling on the armor. How much damage?
19.
pretty good.
Not 10 damage.
Very nice.
Yeah.
you gonna do anything else on your turn?
No.
Very nice. Edward, that brings us to your turn.
Great.
Okay, you're muted,
You're
by
muted.
the way.
All right, he runs up. Well, actually, he doesn't. He just looks at it and pulls out his flute. Ooh, I can flute a little bit. And he goes... And on that high note, it's like pinging. And he makes it
That
so
won't
it's...
alert anyone to our position.
Oh, gosh. He does it... Yes, he does it loudly. And he centers it on the ram.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 10-foot radius, and
Okay.
it has to make a Constitution saving throw. The kicker, though, this
Is it
is
a
the
construct?
kicker. Anything made of stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on the saving throw.
8.
Haha, he doesn't succeed. So that means he takes 3d8 thunder damage.
Thunder.
4 plus 7. What is that? Like 11? Plus 8 is 19. 19 damage.
Hey, look at you and me.
And then
Guys
add
are
a,
doing- What is the damage?
and then for his bonus action, he'll call to Tarak and say, "We've got him on the ropes. Finish it off." And
Is
you
that Bardic
get-
Inspiration?
You get Bardic Inspiration.
He's literally one round in. We've got him on the ropes!
I mean, they don't have a lot of health. You guys could potentially end up fighting a lot of these things, so
Oh, good thing I just, maybe.
use up spells and bardic inspirations and all that. It's great.
Well, yeah. Hopefully that wasn't loud in real life.
I mean, it
No,
can
it's
be
loud.
heard up to a range of 300 feet, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's pretty loud.
Ooh, that's. I should have thought of
In
that.
the mountains.
I was so happy because it was
Echo.
metal.
Echo.
Avalanche, just.
Yeah, that's not great.
Are you gonna do anything else in your turn?
No.
Drek, to you. You guys watch as Riniya steps forward with these this swarm of pockets that terrorizes it is what I'll go with. I had a different word, but I couldn't think of it in the moment. And then Edward runs forward and calls this thunderous blast on it that echoes throughout the mountain.
Shatter does not actually evoke a radius of sound. It's thunder.
Did you cast Thunderwave?
No, he cast Shatter.
No, I casted Shatter.
Cool.
Ooh, sweet.
You expect an echo through the waves, but hear nothing.
I guess it's like contained in the little orb of
Yeah, 'cause it's just-
wavy
it's-
sound.
It's just a little
Yeah,
bubble.
That's pretty cool.
What
I
are you
just
gonna
heard
do,
him
Drek?
play a little bit of flute is all.
It's
I
my
guess.
turn,
It's your turn.
and it's charging it at, like, Riniya?
Well, currently it hasn't had a turn. It was charging at all of you guys, but
Neat.
it didn't have a specific target in mind.
Sweet. I am going to sprint 30 feet.
Uh-huh.
I'm just going to say, Riniya, duck. I hurdle Riniya.
Nice.
And then
Perfect form. Legs straight, others straddling over it. It's great.
for my first attack, I just want to try to grapple it.
Okay.
I want to grab the ram by the horns.
Yeah.
Also, does it have wings?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, good. Okay, note to self. Roll
That's
in the
a
box.
20, not nat.
That is a. That's athletics. That'll be a 27 athletics.
It drives its horns low, trying to flip you under, but you grab it and just ram its face into the ground before coming back around and looping in, getting a really good grasp on the horns with its neck under your arm. You're feeling in control. Now,
Sweet.
what would you like to do? That's
I
your
just
action.
bonk it.
You bonk it.
Yeah.
'Kay.
Bonk.
Bonus action bonk. How are you doing?
Well, so the grapple action just replaces an attack. And since I have multi-attack, I can grapple and swing using
Great.
my attack action.
Go for it.
Roll to bonk.
That is
Both
a 24.
That's
Sweet. I'm not gonna divine smite or anything special.
fair.
That'll be 16 damage.
You guys watch as Kathyr, you're so proud. You step around the corner and you watch this tag team move of all three of your friends just go in, wreck with the pockets. Then Edward contains it, and then Tarak hurdles Riniya, goes in for the final blow and just bonks it as it kind of just deflates. It slowly falls, and for a moment there's silence.
Does the path continue?
No. You notice that there is a dead end.
Well, I guess it wasn't this way. And I turn around. Good job, guys.
What is this made of?
It looks like an alloy of several different metals. A lot of copper and silver. I don't know if that makes an actual alloy or not. Maybe bronze.
Is this like a living creature? Is this like a construct?
It's a construct.
Hey,
Riniya
Kathyr, can we fit this in your
is-
bag?
Maybe. Like, maybe its head, I guess. Probably.
Riniya is going to keep concentration on the spirit guardians for the full 10 minutes.
Might as well.
You never know.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna rip its head off and just stick it in
Yeah,
the
we'll
bag.
put it in the bag all.
Nice. You make your way back, and now you could either go what would have been left, or you can go back. You can backtrack a little further.
I mean, might as well
Go
go.
left.
Yeah, go left.
Yeah.
How
give it a
did
shot.
we win?
Might
I
be
just got back
Track finished off.
I
Crack
bonked
bonked it.
real good.
with a hammer.
Yep.
Good job. Whack a ram.
You guys make your way up what would have been left. Go ahead and make another set of self checks for me.
Oh, I shouldn't have used that one.
That's a nat 1.
I crit again.
Wow.
I'm the stealthy. Look, I'm going back to my childhood. This is not the first time I've sneaked through these mountains.
You are now inspired. Miss Margaret's whispering in your ears all the little tactics you use.
Okay, that's a little concerning. Look,
It's a doll.
Drax
What
all
doll's
about
not
it. Aaron is not a huge fan of dolls.
I got an 11.
Okay.
8.
Okay. You guys are sneaking, going through, and then Edward, you stub your toe on a rock, which causes a little squeak. Which Riniya, you've been working so hard to not make a noise. You hear Edward, and it scares you because that's the first noise you heard in a little bit. So you make a little squeak. Kathyr, you've been so good. You're like, I don't make noises. I make noises. I'm the non-stealthy one. These two buffoons scare themselves. You turn around, you're like, "Ah!" And then you quickly realize that.
What are you doing?
Track just stops
Quiet.
and goes,
You guys slowly hear footsteps approaching you, coming faster and faster and faster.
Has it been 10 minutes? Please tell me no.
It's been 5 minutes.
Yes!
I will be the bait. Hide on the sides.
Wait. No. Track. I got
Don't you know? You never split the party.
track. Hold on. Let me try and put them to sleep.
Riniya stays
Around
by
my
Tarak
hair,
with the
mine's
pockets
Three
going.
guards approach, coming around. They all immediately lock eyes with Tarak and Kathyr, as those are the
sleeping.
only two that they can see at the moment, I think.
No, Riniya was staying by Tarak with the pockets
Riniya.
going around.
Edward did hide.
You cast sleep? Go
I'm
for it.
casting sleep
Go for
via my racial abilities.
She is hiding behind Tarak, though.
Okay.
I actually dove off my
Keep
chair.
Keep those healers hale and hearty.
Can I make my wait? Yes, I can make my chair lower.
where they can shed some light. Never let that darn
Anything
thief
out
out
of sight.
A dwarf brings out a book. This is the part of the paper dungeon where our DM looks through all
Is
the
it
stuff he
book
owns, add it to the
time?
comp. I don't know if we had one of these last session.
We didn't.
You had multiple of them. It's just that the book that I was looking at happened to contain a thing that killed you.
We're too busy panicking to make jokes.
That's fair.
Maybe they're the friendly dwarves, though. Maybe they're not the ones that are out here to kill us.
I'm going to look for...
Ah, I like that thinking.
Where is...
It's a 50-50 chance
I
as
don't
far as
really
I'm
know
concerned.
how to hide aptly in this set.
Aha. Alright, here we go.
If you just put the guitar in front of your body, you and the guitar look kind of the same.
This is a bush.
That's a good bush. I was literally thinking, I'm like, that, I could see it.
Okay.
Good roleplay.
Okay. I rolled very low on my rolls because, of course, I did. That is a 27.
20. Wait, what?
A 20. I rolled 27 for the hit points.
So if there's any
Oh,
dwarf
so
that
hit
has
Yeah.
27
Okay,
or less hit points.
No, I
they
know how
call
the
it.
spell works, but I was really confused as I thought like 27 was a save or something. I was
Yeah.
really confused.
I rolled.
Okay,
I rolled
that'll
three
put two of them to
twos
sleep.
and a 1.
Oh, nice.
I rolled 3 2s and a 1.
What did you say, DJ?
That puts
Two of
two of them to sleep. You watch as these 3 guards come around the corner, and then the 2 on the side immediately just drop onto their faces, and the other one goes,
Shh. Are you on our side or not on our side? Because I'm going to tell you right now, there's a right answer to this.
Bunch of demons spinning around us.
he looks as there's 7 orcs, demons spinning around
Straight
you,
up
and
just-
Kathyr just like knocked out two of his. Your side.
Good
That's
answer.
a good answer.
Good answer.
So what's going to happen here?
Now, also, insight check. Is he lying?
100%. He hates you.
I say, all right, I want you to know, I have no hard feelings about this. I want you to be on our side too. But we have a bit of a problem here. Because if I leave, are you going to tell anyone that we were here?
No, not at all.
My
You're
thing only
lying
has
even
like
for a
5
second.
minutes. I'm going in.
And Riniya starts walking forward with the demons.
He swings at you.
Once
is this
He's
is
gotta make
this-
the wisdom saving throw first.
Is it worth the initiative here?
No, it's not. First of all, he got a 1 on his wisdom saving throw. He also got an 11 on his attack roll. So it's just not great. Go ahead
Yeah,
and do
this
some
isn't good
damage,
for
girl.
him.
Lethal or non-lethal?
Oh.
No,
Well,
Not lethal.
you'll see in a
lethal.
second.
Oh my gosh.
That's an initial 11 necrotic
Okay.
damage.
Uh-huh.
And then Riniya's got a fancy new weapon she's gonna go in with.
What?
Okay.
She's gonna use her fated blade.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a hit.
Yay!
Wait, I don't remember this.
That is
it's okay,
a
it's new.
that is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
She's never used this before, so don't
I've
worry.
Riniya's never used this before.
Has this happened like on stream?
No.
That
No.
is another 11 damage.
Okay. Yeah,
So
he's unconscious.
Oh, he's not unconscious.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. You guys watch as the little pockets swarm and begin shredding at this guy as Riniya then runs up and just guts him real quick. And he just falls.
And then
Just start stabbing him.
Tarak, you're gonna get 11 hit points back.
Nice.
I don't know how to feel about this.
Did she get this weapon on stream?
Yes.
Technically, yeah, she got it from Lotta's house.
Yes.
Oh, that's
She got
why
it
I
from
couldn't
lots of-
remember.
she got it from long before Lotta's house, but she
This-
picked
I mean, she got it back
This
on us on stream.
I think she gave it to Tarak. I think Tarak is the only one who's seen this dagger before. Right?
Probably.
I
It's
think
been
so.
mentioned.
This was from like last year.
This was from
like,
a long
this
time
is
ago.
from like episode like 18.
So
This is the knife that her husband stabbed her with.
yeah.
Oh, the
So-
back one.
Yeah. So way back when we first went to Katin, way at the beginning of the series, Riniya goes up into Lotta's attic. Lotta goes up into Lotta's attic and finds this dagger that
The
we learned is
fated
her
dagger.
dagger. And that is the dagger she just used.
The irony.
If you want art of it, Lydia did art of it, and she will probably
did.
post it in the actual art channel.
Yeah,
because right
I'll-
now it's in spoilers
I'll put it in the Discord.
on our Discord. You
The
can be there and-
Discord.
But yeah,
Oh,
so she's
that
got this
goes-
like massive dagger. It's wavy and scary looking.
a short sword.
And she just killed the
Gutted
guy.
this man.
She just killed the guy, and then you guys watched as like some of like his life essence, which is this very like wispy soul-like stuff, kind of focused itself around the blade and then shot itself over to Tarak and healed him.
Tarak is going to go.
We don't have time to cover this right now. We need to move.
But as he walks past the people lying down, he's gonna attempt to subconsciously influence them and say, "This was self-defense." And then just keep moving.
So, you guys go back to the second to last fork. So you can either go back the way you came, or you can make your way left to new areas.
New areas, new areas.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna have to go because there isn't any option farther, is there?
I mean, yeah.
So no, both the areas you just went to were dead ends, where the monster was and where the patrol was.
Right.
So you guys go back,
We can
and then you can either make your way to what would have been let's see,
what
you
would have
went
been a
left and
right.
So
or back.
your second intersection where you went left and then right, and then you went to go left again, you'd be going back down that leftward hall, or you can keep going and explore new lands.
Let's not do the exploration. Let's see if we hit the right path easily the first time and go down the one that we haven't explored but isn't necessarily new.
Right.
Then
Yeah,
we can
that's
backtrack
fine.
if needed.
So you backtrack a little bit more, and then you go right.
Yes.
Yes.
I say
You
with
guys
confidence.
make your way. I know where you are.
Yeah. I know where we are. Yeah. Right. That's right.
You guys continue to make your way, and you go about 300 or 400 feet. It's one of the longer paths that you go on before hitting another intersection where you can either go left or right.
It's not a dead end. That's a good sign.
Left.
Oh, I
What?
could just. Do you want me to send pockets to try to get a bird's eye view? See, maybe.
Oh, that may assist. Yes.
Yeah.
Pockets can fly?
Pockets
can
go
turn into a
invisible
bat.
and then go back.
Oh, right.
He turns into a bat as he's turning invisible.
Wah, wah.
Sounds like a crow. But he makes his way flying. Which way is he going?
Whichever way Tarak said.
Left. He comes back a few minutes later, turns back in. He wants you to go left.
All right, cool. See, I told you
Ooh.
guys, left always
Watch,
wins.
it's just a cliff.
Just off the edge. He wants you all
It's a
back.
trap that only kills people named Edward.
What's wrong with you?
You guys begin making your way
Downtown.
leftwards and follow yourself down a path for another 200, 300, 400 feet before you do find yourself kind of looking over a little bit of a cliff. But another basically mountain or so in front of you around the base, you can see your ship ever so slightly floating around the bend.
Okay.
What was it?
Okay, we can see it.
Package in sight.
How do we get there?
Well, you have to go down the cliff and then around the mountain, and then you have to go up the mountain a little bit to get to where your ship is.
Could Edward just polymorph into like a giant eagle and just flies across?
Flying is still probably not super optimal yet.
Why?
Still, we're like in the mountains.
I mean, so is that rock.
Okay, but
That we saw
that rock
earlier.
was also like
Fair.
above the mountains,
Yeah.
like right.
you imagine, though,
right next to the waves.
Watching me.
Do you think that we
getting
could
eaten
get
whole
away
by
with?
a
Does
rock.
Tarak think that we could get away with that, DM?
And Tarak's a pretty cautious dude. Roll a intelligence check. Or no,
yes,
make it
my-
survival. Make it survival.
Okay. 22.
You guys, you're pretty deep into the mountains. It would probably be okay,
Probably
but
pretty good.
it also there's potential, but it's pretty slim. You guys got a 10% chance of getting eaten.
Plus,
Say there's about a 10% chance. Do you want to chance it?
Those were better chances than we had in the wastes.
and
What if I just
it
flied
would- it
kind of
would-
low?
and it would save us a lot of time.
I don't want to hike all that way. My legs are tired.
All right. Tarak's gonna cast Find Steed
Okay.
and summon his bat.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa.
Go ahead and odd or even, Tarak.
Even.
I'm sorry, Aaron. You watch as there are two directions that the steed could have been summoned from, either from where you're going or from where you've been. And unfortunately, you said even, and I rolled odd. So
It's summoning a spirit, my guy. It appears in an unoccupied space within range.
It begins floating in.
It says it in the spell.
As it flies down. And you watch as what is it called? A shashka? Something like that? A rock
We'll go with it.
A rock shot.
Erupts
That's a tiger.
Shammy.
out of the ground. Your
Shakira.
bat does just manage to miss it due to the technicality of the spell. I will admit that.
Ah.
But you guys do watch as, if you were about 100 feet back, Edward probably would get eaten.
I don't like the odds anymore.
Wow.
Well, actually, in fact, now we just proved that it's even safer now.
So here's the thing. He can carry like 2 people at most. Y'all are gonna have to get in the pyramid and just trust.
That's fine.
Whoa.
I start just bopping people with the pyramid.
I mean, like...
Who all do you bop?
Who are you bopping?
Is it just the Tarak?
Riniya and Kathyr can ride on Edward, and then...
Oh yeah, Edward's
Tarak
up. So yeah,
has his mount. So it would just be the Tarak.
yeah. I want to maintain fairness, so I just put all the Tanar in the pyramid.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get on my bat.
What's the bat's name?
I haven't come up with a name for it yet.
Angela.
Ugh, we'll figure it out. It takes time.
You have to.
All right.
You have
It
to
doesn't.
bond
It
a
takes
connection.
time. Exactly.
Okay, guys.
It's not that simple.
Are you ready?
Now, Edward, do you want
You're
to be
a
the
bird.
bird, or do you want one of us to be the bird?
I'll be the bird. I've been waiting to try this out again. What do you want, an eagle?
A giant eagle.
All right. Let's do this.
Oh,
Oh
Everybody hop
You
on
can't
the
speak.
Edward
You
Express.
You can't speak.
That's
you
what
hear,
he
you
said
hear
when
it
he-
as Edward just goes...
Track goes, yes. Indeed.
I get on Edward's back,
Okay,
So
we're going.
dumb.
and I help Riniya up.
You guys get on... you...
Quickly, Satug, follow that gosh
Satug!
dang bird.
You guys begin making your way flying through the mountains. Secret tunnel.
Oh, that's what we
fly-
should do. We should do donations to name the bat.
Oh yeah,
That's a
Shill
good
that
idea.
money.
great idea. You guys fly. As you do notice that there are a couple patrols that notice the massive bat and eagle flying through the sky.
That's fine. The bat is just chasing the eagle. It's just the natural way of
There are people
of the
riding the
ecosystem.
eagle.
Except the fact that they got a natural 20 on the perception, so they definitely noticed the 3 people on
The
top.
massive war bat.
Yeah, the massive war bat with an orc on it, and then the 2 elves flying on the eagle. A few arrows do start getting shot at you guys. Edward and Shaluj, is that what his name was?
I honestly already forgot.
Go ahead and make dexterity saving throws for me.
Wouldn't it just be
Alright.
rolls to hit?
I like dexterity saving throws more.
Crit again.
Nice.
I am
just-
so good
I
at
probably have to
saving
use
today.
like an eagle's.
Yes, you
I
would
have to
use
use,
the
like, an
eagle
eagle.
stats. The giant eagle
I'm
stats.
It was
Searching
Satug. Satug.
The
That's what it
2.
was. It means gale.
Has it rotated back to
Like,
flat?
what sound does an eagle make? Like a. No. I can't do it. How
So you know the like classic American sound where it's like there's like the flag in the background as they're being
Yeah,
super patriotic, and then there's like an eagle that flies by and you hear that squaw. nothing like what you just did.
Okay.
Honestly,
so,
that's so
Edward.
like disrespectful as an American. I'm just kidding.
What?
Edward, you have a
I can't believe you've
you have a
offended all of
plus 3
America.
to your dex, and then you also have a plus 3 from my aura.
Right. Okay. So that's a 16.
Okay. You guys begin bobbing and weaving, flying through. One arrow does graze and just nick you a little bit on your wing, Edward. But you keep going, course correction, and eventually you manage to find yourselves getting closer and closer and closer to your ships. Are you guys wanting to land directly on the ship, or you wanting to land next to it? What's the plan?
On the ship.
Land
Right
on the
on
ship.
the
land
crow's
direct.
nest,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah, like as we begin to approach, and like we're 10 feet above it, I just hop off and immediately make my way towards the helm.
Okay, perfect. You guys make your way. The rest of you land. Edward, you are able to get up onto the Kathyr, you are able to get up to the helm. Right now, you don't see your crew. You don't see people.
Is it nighttime?
It is getting there. You guys have basically spent the entire day traveling through the waste and then through the mountains.
Okay. I begin to go through the startup process.
Okay, yeah, you shove the pyramid in. You start rotating some dials. You get some levers going. You start
Actually, hold on.
flipping some switches.
Before we put the pyramid in. Tarak, we need a crew. Get all the orcs out.
Yeah. Well, not all of them. We're gonna get. I say, be right back.
No, well, all of them, obviously.
Pop myself into the pyramid, and I say, I need. What is it? 50?
50.
50 normal men.
So let's go 25.
Yeah. I say, I shout out, I need the 25 people most likely to be able to sail a boat. And I need it really fast.
Crick
Right
has
now.
got the entire crowd as you are asking orcs about sailing.
I look at the children of Ilnaval. I say, 25 of you. I assume they're all sitting in groups.
Yeah, they're all just in their little packs, you know.
This is giving
I
me
say,
like.
You'll be great. And I just start randomly selecting 25 orcs to shoot out of the pyramid.
This is
You
giving me
guys
like.
want-
that
Get, like,
Dead
launched.
Guy-
Yeah, exactly. There's literally like children of Ilnaval just being like blah, 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 and they're like exploding out of this pyramid. They all like land and kind of like look around.
All right, and I want you 5 over here on this deck. I want you 5 over here next to me, and I need you 2 up at the top of the. And I just start shouting and giving orders.
Okay.
And then once I get 25, also bring out Kogan, the
Hulk
Tanara.
Hogan?
Yeah.
Kogan. God.
Yes. Yeah. No, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan. Ooh, oh wait, no, that's Macho Man Randy Savage.
Macho Man.
Cream of the
Randy
crop,
Savage.
baby.
Ooh, brother. Then I pop myself back out.
Are you ready?
Snap into a Slim Jim.
The cream of the crop.
These orcs know nothing. They need to be shown everything in order to do anything.
Riniya, I'm going to leave you in charge of this group. Edward,
Okay.
I'm going to leave you
Hi.
in charge of this group.
Wait, can I do
Kathyr, you've
crow's
got
nest?
those, and I'll take you.
Okay. Go ahead and everybody just make a. What
Yeah,
do I
that's
want this
right.
to be?
Can it be?
What do I-
Intelligence, maybe, to see how we can teach them well,
I was gonna say charisma.
or charisma.
Yeah, I would say probably make a
Because we all know how
Can
to
we
do
make
our
a
jobs.
charisma persuasion check?
Please. Please.
I mean, persuasion
That's just persuasion.
is charisma.
I know.
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and make
Sweet.
either persuasion
Persuasion.
or performance.
I'm so good at persuasion, and I never use it.
Whoa.
23.
How does a 22 do it for you?
Okay.
I'm gonna use my channel divinity to give myself an additional +5. And so that'll be a
You
Set.
still have Bardic, I think, by the way.
20.
It only lasts a minute.
3.
Oh,
23.
So 23 for me as well.
Lydia.
7.
You stupid. I'm just kidding.
This is a
She's
a
like
group check,
she's
right?
like
So
going
it just
too slow.
matters-
Like she's going really like slow to like try to
You're-
fully
you're- it's
explain
honestly-
everything.
You're that
She's
teacher.
trying to like
You-
remember herself.
to make sure that they understand it before moving on to the next student. And you do that for every single step. Yeah, it's not great. The rest of you guys, your orcs are picking it up pretty well. Pretty great. Excuse me.
They're fast learners. They have to be. That's how they survive.
Rel
Exactly.
is
You know,
some
they're learning some
common
knots. They're learning
slang.
what to do. Eventually gets to the point where Tarak comes over to Riniya's group and is like moving it along. Yeah, okay, they're proficient.
I also do inform all of them that there may at some point in time be skeletons, but they're not undead. They are just puppets moved by magic.
They're constructs.
It is a direct lie that I am just going to act as if it is completely true.
They're constructs.
Go ahead and roll a deception check.
They aren't undead. They're constructs. They just they're made of bones.
That's another natural 20.
Oh my goodness, Aaron. I feel like I've missed a couple.
So that'll be a
streams.
23.
I'm done.
Bro, this dice is hot tonight.
Aaron had like 7 natural 20s.
Yeah, I
Now,
feel like I've missed.
The best part
logging
is
some of
we're
them.
going to get into a combat.
And we're
My
gonna.
average roll is going to be a 4.5.
It's gonna be awesome. You guys, for the first time in like what? You guys have been in the waste for what? 3 weeks? Basically, about 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, something like that.
Probably.
Sure.
Like 2.5.
Sounds right
About
to
3
me.
weeks.
If it was a
First
week
time-
there and a week down,
Plus a couple extra days.
Plus a couple of
in
random
3
days.
So
Yeah,
I
Because
feel
we
like
had to
two and a
wait
half,
for them.
maybe 3.
You guys take a moment to appreciate the fact that you have not only entered the Scarlet Wastes and left the Scarlet Wastes, surviving the most inhospitable place on the planet, but you did so while also avoiding hostile dwarves that wanted to kill you on multiple occasions, and with gaining your crew. For the first time in a little bit, not only have you guys had something to do, you succeeded on it and you all lived. That's a first in a while.
Well, okay.
Lived
50%
most-
lived.
You know,
We made it out alive.
you take off, and the Dead King's Horde begins to rise into the sky. Up over the Alasar Mountains, just as the clouds begin to break a little bit and you see the stars shimmer up above you with the mountains down beneath you. You guys think you're safe.
The ship
I
explodes.
don't like your wording. That's what I was like. I was waiting for that.
What would you guys like to do?
We keep going.
I mean, we start to sail towards Athala.
Yeah.
Track will do a once over of like once we're going, he'll make sure that the parts that like blew up earlier
Uh-huh.
are like fine, and then
Yeah.
just do a once over of the whole ship. He'll check to see if we have any skeletons left. If there's still a Tarak indent in the front of it.
There is still a Tarak indent. Everything else is in tip-top shape. The skeletons like respawn. So after about an hour, yeah, after about an hour, the skeletons show back up again
Alright.
and begin going to work, which immediately makes the ship like 7 times faster
yeah.
because they actually know what they're doing.
Oh, I was
Edward
gonna say,
feels better
Edward
good.
feels
about
better.
killing those 12 skeletons on accident.
Can't kill what's already dead.
again, they're
I'm-
constructs. They're not actually undead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Sending to Kiyomura.
Yep.
Hi, Kiki. We are out of the desert. Do you want us to pick you up?
I'm kind of confused, Grant.
No, every single blink was punctuation.
Is that everything you're gonna say?
That's all she's gonna say for this one.
Remind me, this doesn't go across planes, right?
No.
No, sending does. Sending does.
Sending.
sending.
does?
Sending, you can send the message across any distance and even to other planes of existence, but if the target is on a different plane than you, there's a 5% chance the message doesn't arrive.
All
Let me
right.
roll my percentile dice.
So we know he's not here.
That's a... I messed this up. I got to
Fun day. It happens.
64, so it doesn't matter.
We're good.
Hey, Rini. No, you don't need to pick me up. It'd be extremely difficult for you to pick me up, but I'm glad that you are out of the waste and
I'm
that
glad.
everything.
Wow, he
That
really
still makes sense.
hasn't learned at all. Okay. Well,
I wasn't vague at all.
No.
You were
is it
too,
like
One
you were
question
too
you had.
accurate. That's your problem.
no, yeah, you use too many words. That's
many words.
I mean, you have other spell slots. You could send him another
I
message.
have one spell slot, but I'm gonna go over and ask my friends. Is there somebody you want me to like contact to let them know we're on our way?
Thunder.
I mean, we could.
Somebody at the camp.
Oh yeah, I suppose at the camp. Yeah,
That'd probably be
we
better.
can wait to
Papers and
tell
message Lotta.
Dilondric that we made it out, and super sorry about killing that one dwarf.
Sorry about that.
But we can save that for a different time.
I mean, I suppose like either.
I mean, I can message Delondric like
Relative
now,
So the-
and then
So there's this
and
person named Lana
tomorrow.
that
I think-
should be
I
at the
think-
I can
camp.
do Revoluthel.
I think. Well, I think Relavuthel would be more important for right now because
I
like
agree.
we're gonna
Because he hasn't heard from us in a while.
because he hasn't heard from us in a
Yes.
while,
Okay.
and like that's where we're going.
Right.
We need a spot to sleep. If we have to sleep outside, I swear.
Okay,
Sorry, that was
Revoluthel. I'm
offhanded.
going to cast Sending to Revoluthel.
Okay.
Hi, it's Riniya. We got the orcs. We're on our way to you. See you soon,
See you soon,
buddy.
buddy. Still got
Um,
3 words.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay is only one word.
Well,
but
okay, that's right.
good enough.
Okay is only one. That's
Okay, bye.
It's each letter.
right. Yeah. Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
You get 25 characters.
Whoa.
Spaces included.
That's rough.
Double spaced,
That's-
12-point Times New Roman.
That is absolutely wrong.
12-point font.
12 points.
Sorry,
That is so
Revoluthel.
encouraging.
Okay.
We could actually do this. Alright,
There's
we'll
crying.
keep you soon.
Well, that's something around there. You're good.
We're the hope, you guys. We're totally the hope.
Let's go. Edward breaks out that expensive wine that's on the boat. Question mark? Dang it. He breaks out some tea, man.
It's the fermented jasmine
Some of the
tea.
last of the tea he has, and man, he whips that
Going
up.
wild
He-
with that fermented jasmine.
He forces everybody to sit down on the poop deck with him to finally just kick back and look at the stars and just be happy that we're not like dead. And so he makes everybody do that. I didn't role play it.
The thing just explodes.
Come on, everybody. I made us tea. Let's all just sit down and relax for once, huh? I can play my lute a bit, and we can just... We made it, all right? Take a seat. Take a deep breath. Breathe in the mountain air. Doesn't smell like blood or sulfur, which is new. Yeah, that's it. Kathyr, let out a big one. Come on, just breathe with me. You've been through a lot, man. That's good. Riniya,
What?
breathe in. Breathe out.
Well, that sounds. You need to get your lungs looked at.
Yeah,
Like,
that sounds.
wow.
Wow. Jeez.
I don't
It's
want to look
prob-
at my lungs. They need to stay inside my body.
You probably breathed in too much of that fog. Good thing we have soothing tea.
Yeah, sometimes you exhale and a little.
A skeleton is holding the like tea kettle, like serving you
Just
guys.
shakily. Just
I've taught him well, haven't I?
Yeah.
tea's getting everywhere
And
because
breaks off,
he
dropping
can't
the
hold
teacup.
his hand still.
Edward is plucking the lute.
It's been a while. Anyone care for a story?
Shut up. Story time
Yes,
with Tarak.
story, please.
When was the
This is a
last time you
callback.
told us a story?
It's been so long.
Around episode 10.
How has it not happened since then?
We've
I
been a
know.
bit
I'm pretty
busy.
sure. I'm pretty sure we had an episode since, or a story time since. then.
Technicalities.
It's been a while.
Story time.
I suppose I told. I think was it Riniya that I told the girl with the eating heart.
Mhm.
Well, I guess that kind of counts, but it wasn't
That
like
one
a
doesn't
group
sound
story.
good.
But that was
It
just for
isn't.
me.
It's an orca story.
Can you pick a
All the orcs
happy
are like,
story? A happy story.
I mean, I don't know about happy. I know in like pretty cool one. It's about
Okay.
tailors.
Cool. Ooh. Yeah, cool. Cool
Yeah.
sounds good.
All right, it's a pretty simple one. It's not super long. The name of this story is The Prince's Tailor in the Needle of Bone.
Ooh.
It's really mysterious. So,
Bone?
long ago, or perhaps
I can still remember.
I
all the-
swear,
Sorry,
Edward, I will push
It
you
was
to the
right.
side.
I'm so sorry. It was
Riniya
right
slaps
there.
a hand over his mouth.
Keep going.
I would like to point out before, because I don't want to interrupt Aaron, but as he's telling the story, more and more skeletons begin gathering around you guys and sitting down and also enjoying the story.
They're constructs. They're constructs. This is in their programming.
They're supposed to do this. They're listening for instruction. Listening
Yes,
for
they're
instruction.
meant to make you feel loved.
Gosh, that's such a good scene. Everybody with the skeletons.
They're
the
giving up
stars.
And the
Massages.
orcs around them.
Yes,
Pockets
that's so
in one
good.
arm, one hand over Edward's mouth.
Anyway, as I was saying, long ago, or perhaps more recent than you would imagine, there was a prince. This prince lived in a kingdom, perhaps in a desert we may have even seen. Some theorize it's the very same one.
I hand
Is
a
that a
skeleton a handkerchief.
Bless you.
This was a very kind. What are you You don't have
You
lungs
don't have
or
anything.
nose.
Oh no, guys! I think he has a femur. Check his forehead.
Slap over his mouth.
Anyway, there was once a prince who lived in a kingdom in the sand. He was a very kind prince who loved his people. One of the things he would do is he would walk among the town to be with them and communicate with them and experience life with them. He was wealthy, he was handsome, he had everything. The only thing that he didn't have was that he was deeply in love with a princess from a rivaling kingdom. Sadly, she did not love him in return. But one day, a tailor came to town. This was not as uncommon in the old days as it is now, but it was still an event that was very notable. So Taylor comes to town and deals with his goods and fixes clothing and hands out candy and all sorts of trinkets. And eventually the prince invites him to drink at the local tavern. The tailor happened to be a bit fond of liquor, and got a little bit tipsy and told him a story that he asked the prince to never reveal to anyone. Clearly, it didn't turn out so well. But he told him that every tailor carries with them a needle of bone hidden somewhere on their person. The tailor took off his hat and revealed that inside the brim was where he kept his, and told him that it was vital that a tailor never lose their needle of bone. If they do, whoever takes that needle of bone is allotted 3 requests, but whoever takes that needle also is dealt a terrible cost once the requests are completed. He puts the needle back and eventually passes out. A thought comes to the prince, who had everything. This was a way to finally achieve everything that he'd ever wanted. So, very quietly, very stealthily, he slides the needle out from the brim of the hat. The next day, the tailor heads to the castle, of course knowing who took the needle, regretting his decision to drink that night. But, as he said, he allots the prince 3 wishes. On the first day, the prince requests a beautiful dress as a gift to give to the princess. A dress more beautiful than anything else in the world, the most beautiful item of clothing ever. Sure enough, the tailor returns, carrying this impossible garment. Various colors that seem to move and shift, that match the wearer perfectly. Yet when given to the princess, she still denies him. The day passes, and on the second day, he wonders if perhaps it is himself that is the problem. Maybe he just isn't handsome or beautiful enough for her. Of course, her beauty is beyond rapport. Why didn't he think of this before? So he requests to become handsome. The tailor returns with this twined ring of silver and gold. The prince puts it on and becomes the most handsome person in all of the land. No creature on the planet could possibly compare to his beauty. And yet still the princess denied him. On the third day, he started to get afraid. He kind of thought that everything would be over in the first day and he would have some extra wishes to kind of work with. But he did something, well, rather bold. Having no other ideas, he simply asks for her love. The tailor leaves, and he does not return. Instead, in his place, the princess arrives. She embraces him and tells him he loves him. She tells him he loves him. Yeah, I said it right. And all is well for a time. But the prince soon began to feel something wrong with himself. A sense of longing, of missing. He finally had everything that he had ever wanted. Yet now there was something more that he wasn't quite sure what it was. The princess loved him. He was handsome. What else was there? He had the love of the people, the love of the land. He had wealth, power, everything that anyone could ever want. And then it struck him. One day, he woke up, packs his bags, and leaves the kingdom before dawn breaks, without a word to anyone around him. As he starts down the road, his pack's full. He takes out a needle of bone and places it in the brim of his hat. And the prince was never seen again. Now, let me tell you, the story is interesting for a number of reasons. One, the story is known in almost every group of people. Some elves tell the story differently. Even the orcs have their own version. It's a bit more gruesome. On the third day, he asks for the princess's heart, and the tailor brings it to him. Still ends the same, though. No one knows where tailors come from, or what their purpose is, or how they even begin. This is one of the only stories that even mentions the potential start of the tailors. But it's probably just myth.
So the prince became a tailor then?
Perhaps. Or maybe he just left to find whatever he was missing.
Well, that's a foolish prince. He had everything. What?
Indeed.
Why would he just leave?
The tailor told him it came at a terrible cost. Everything does.
To become a tailor?
Maybe. Maybe it was just cursed to be missing something and you never know what it was.
Well, that's a very happy story.
Very interesting.
Oh yes, it isn't happy, it isn't sad, it's just kind of there. Some of my favorite types of stories. Meanwhile, Edward getting roasted in the Zoom chat.
For the audience at home, Grant goes, well, that was a foolish prince. He literally had everything. He still left home. And I went at Edward, who literally did the same thing.
He didn't have somebody to love, though. Somebody to love.
Oh, that plays all the time at my work. Please don't.
Somebody to love. Well,
and he kept going.
All right. Well, I think that is enough stories for now. We should all get to rest.
I agree. I'm very tired.
Friends, I'm happy we're here.
Me too.
All right. I'm gonna head down, go to sleep.
Okay, good night.
You can
Some
all
little
go. He says to
Great
the
work out there
skeletons.
tonight, everybody.
The skeletons kind of get up and awkwardly like look around. Some of them even like shove each other before getting back to their stations.
Edward, before you go, is it all right if I could borrow your journal?
Why?
Just to look at for a little. I promise, I'll give it back.
Is this about?
Will you let me borrow it?
Don't write in it.
I'm not gonna write in it. You know
Or
me
take
better.
any pages.
You know me better than that.
I don't know you.
What are you talking about? We've talked all the time.
No writing.
Fine.
No
Here,
taking.
I tell you what. I pull out my own journal. Here, we'll make a trade. All right.
I don't know if I want your journal. I
Hurry
can't
up and
resist.
do it.
He
Thank you.
switches. Woo! He takes a look at Kathyr's journal.
And during Kathyr's watch, he will
December 13th. Edward farted in his sleep. I wanted to stab him.
Pockets is cuddling with Edward again.
Before Edward breaks off, Riniya's like, hey, I'm not really done with the whole story thing, but Graz'zt gave me a storybook. Do you want to read it with me?
What? You have a story?
Yeah.
Why didn't you?
I just got it. What?
You want everybody to be here for that? Because
I don't know. Tarak seems really tired, and Kathyr's got his whole
I'm
journal.
sorry, did I hear story?
Do you want?
You got a story?
I've got a story. I mean, it's not my story. It's just it's a book.
Oh.
What? I
can't read.
want to hear the story.
Well, I'm gonna read the book. Tarak, do you want me to read it in like your general vicinity, so while you sleep, you have a story?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Riniya scoots over to wherever Tarak's gonna
Acting
sleep,
weird.
and she's just gonna read a little bit more of the book she took. from her.
The cool thing about the book, The Adventures of Mike the Myconid, is it's a collection of like 16 shorter stories, all
the
in
best
one
type
book.
of bucks.
And so it's all following Mike, but it's different random things that he does. So you're
I
able
like
to
to
get
imagine
through
his full name is Mikael.
Mikael.
Eventually,
Everybody
he
calls
talks
him
about
Mika.
how he visited this library one time and met this really rude group of adventurers.
And his
Yeah,
child
terrible.
got punted.
They flicked
His
him away.
child died.
As he got murdered, as he
He
watched
met
his
the
child
love
get
of his
murdered.
life,
And his
and it was ruined.
You
And
guys
he swore
all-
his revenge. He's like, I will travel to wherever their favorite city is, and I will corrupt it.
For those of you who don't know, the travelers are us.
You guys
real
all
No. The travelers
slowly go
is
to
you
bed.
guys.
It's Havel. Havel is.
Yeah, after she
single
finishes
traveler.
the story, she's gonna go to bed.
Go to bed. Go to bed. Edward, you go to bed.
There's no story from the DM.
Hey, Dad, do we level up?
Does the
I was
DM
getting
give us
Edward
a
goes to
story about-
sleep.
Go to sleep.
I'm wanting to hear a
Edward, go to
story
sleep so
about
we can
Mike
level
the
up.
Put you in the
Myconid.
void.
Edward, go to sleep. I
Edward, you
feel
just-
powers coming.
All right, Edward goes to sleep. Edward goes to sleep, and wait, you can just hear him like every now and going, because he's reading Kathyr's journal.
It's not all that exciting, I'm gonna be honest.
Just
No,
the
it's just-
idea. It's just
No,
the
I'm
idea
doing
of it.
something
And you'll hear like,
Okay.
you softy. Oh, that's kind of dark.
Oh.
Dark Kathyr.
Edward, shut up.
You guys all
He's
go to
reading a
bed.
really interesting book.
And if you ever go to bed, Edward,
It takes him hours, but he does.
you guys do level up.
Ah!
Level 10!
Whoa!
This is the most powerful we've ever been. Literally.
That's how leveling up works.
So
I get
go ahead
weaker.
and roll your dice. Give us some
Yay,
numbers.
yay, yay, yay,
Nice.
yay,
Tell us
yay,
what
yay,
levels you
yay,
guys are
yay,
thinking,
yay,
what?
yay. Warlock.
This is so hard.
Which would be level what for you?
That'll be
Immoral?
level 4 warlock.
Level 4 warlock.
I'm doing fighter
Which is
again.
level 4 or 2 fighter.
Another level in
I think
fighter.
it's level 3.
Yeah, that'd
Yes,
be level
but
three.
how many levels total do you not
Level
have?
3 for fighter.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Let's play the which dice do I use game.
All right.
And then hit
This
dice.
is very important.
1d12, right?
For
No.
fighter, you get a D10.
It's a D10.
1d10. Okay.
You tried. It was good effort.
Oh, what
you
if I
chose a
rolled really
barbarian.
bad?
Let me know what you roll.
Then just get a move on.
2 plus. Wait. Plus
You roll a
con?
2?
Yeah.
That sucks. If it was a 1, you get a re-roll, but a 2, you gotta deal with it.
Ooh, okay, all right.
Okay, fine, you can re-roll.
I can?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, weak.
That's a 9! That's so much better! Thanks, DM.
You're welcome.
I got 6 more hit points.
Very nice. And you, Edward, you added your constitution, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good boy.
I rolled a
We
7.
need special music just for leveling up.
I can put on like.
Could we listen to the... Yeah, that one.
Hey, DM.
Oh no.
Yes, Aaron?
DM.
Yeah.
So I rolled a 1,
Uh-huh.
and then I re-rolled it, and it was a 10.
Okay.
Yes.
It's again.
That's the rule. Are you upset, or are you just...
He doesn't want to
Also-
live.
Also,
Hey,
Aaron.
People are going to think I'm a liar.
Nah.
People are going to look at me and they're going to go, Aaron, you scheming scumbag.
They already do
You
that.
4 out of 10 piece of garbage.
Well, here's
That's
the
just
thing, Aaron.
filled with deceit and lies.
Aaron, we all knew that you were already filled with deceit and garbage and already thought you were 4 out of 10.
I know that,
So,
but I
it's-
care about the people who watch us because they sometimes give us money.
Alright, well,
also,
how
side
does this
note-
work?
So,
No,
as
I know
well-
how leveling up works.
Yeah.
How does this process work
What?
on stream?
So, wait,
Do we
what?
just say like our new HP, or do we say like the stuff we're taking?
No, Oh, hi, Dice Cream Sandwich Raiders. We just leveled up to level 10.
Hi guys.
Welcome, guys! Just in time. Yeah, we just leveled up.
We just leveled up. We leveled 10. I know they just said that, but
Yeah, we're just doing like HP rolls and stuff.
So Edward got 9, Riniya got 6, Tarak got like 15.
I think it's 16 because I've got a +4 to con, and then with tough, I get an additional +2. So 10 plus 6 is 16.
Very
Nice,
nice.
dude.
Also, Raiders,
Kathyr,
if
what'd you
you
get?
stick around,
I gained a total of 9 because I rolled a 7.
Very nice. And I'm assuming you're taking a level in Paladin.
Yes.
And same thing for you, Tarak.
I'm at a strong 155 health now.
2 level 10 Paladins, a level 6 Cleric, level 4 Warlock, and a level
You got
7 Bard,
Yep.
3 Fighter. Man,
Yes.
I'm good.
What do you guys think about raiding somebody else now? With the raiders we just got, we could get
That's
a
true.
double
Our
raid
stream
going.
Our stream is done. You know, all
Stick
all your
around,
friends from
Raiders,
Dice
for the
Cream
second
Sandwich, You guys
raid.
are great, but we're probably gonna raid someone else. Who else is playing? What
Uh,
about Long Lost Lore? How about that?
Did you look on the Dungeons and Dragons
Wait.
category?
Wait.
They're just one of the recommended channels. They have 12 people in it. They look great.
I'm happy with that ever. Lydia like
do it.
knows people.
Lydia's got the connections.
Also, Raiders, if you have any suggestions, drop them in chat.
Yeah, I'm down for raiding Long Lost Lore.
Let's do it.
Okay, /raid.
Thank you, Maz. I will do that.
Okay, how do you spell long? It's just. Okay, let's.
Capital Long, capital Lost, capital Lore.
Bars.
In
Is
the
there anything else we
meantime,
need to say?
check out
Yeah.
our
So,
social
like,
media.
Everything is capital.
Maz is linking it all
No.
below. We got
Just the
Instagram,
L's.
we got
Okay.
TikTok, we got Twitter, we got cool
Oh,
things, we got a
gosh.
YouTube, we got a website
Raiders.
where you can buy cool shirts, and hats and stickers and all this crazy
Okay,
stuff
so
that you can
long,
buy.
lost, and Raiders. Is Raider spelled properly?
There's ways you can help us out by donating. We got lots of options. You got Ko-fi, you got Patreon, you got through Streamlabs. We have that now. That's pretty cool.
We have Discord.
We're great.
Check out
We're
our
getting close to
Discord
100
too.
people.
Come hang
Easiest
out
way
with
to
us.
support us is just by telling your friends.
Telling your friends.
Honestly.
Tell your friends about us, and then
you can laugh at the fools we are together.
And table scraps. Table scraps Thursdays.
Yes,
Thursdays.
Table Scraps Thursdays. That's
So
where we
fun.
hang out and talk about the show. It's the show after the show. I think that's stolen from another show.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
Beat. Oh,
are we about ready to switch?
Wait. So long lost lore.
lore. L-O-R-E.
Okay, yeah, no, that's okay.
I will definitely check that out,
I'm
man.
looking at you guys.
That is a thing that I will do.
We're clearly
Tonight.
experienced here.
But
We've
yeah,
been
check
doing
out
it
our
over
Discord.
a year.
I know.
We're so
I'm putting-
polished.
I'm putting my new weapon stats in the Discord. DJ is gonna put the rules of our death thing in the Discord as well. So check out and join our Discord to see that stuff.
Also, if you're new to us and you're like, wow, these guys are really dumb, I would love to watch more of them. But you go to your YouTube where all of our stuff is, you're like, oh my god, they're on episode 60 something. That's so long. Start at episode 50. You get a night, you get to meet all the NPCs that no one remembers anymore. And get some backstory information. You can watch me crush more cans.
Whoa, that was a loud one.
And do stuff like that. And it's really great. And you can, yeah, it's fun. So start at episode 50 and join, or watch all the way through if you want.
Welcome Lich Lockhart to the Discord.
Woo!
Right.
Welcome.
Guys, we gotta
recognize on
end
the
this
command.
stream.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Guys,
Okay,
thank you
let's
so
go
much for
raid.
watching. We love you
That
guys
was
so
such a
much.
clean
Good luck
break,
and Godspeed,
too.
Dungeoneers. We will see you next time. Go hang out with Long Lost Lore. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
So long, friends.
Paper Dungeon Raid!
Bye.
Go ahead and refresh your page when we get there to give them extra views. Because I don't think it counts raid things.